Bam. It should be going. Okay. There goes. Cool, cool, cool. I don't know if the sound's going well. I gotta get close that out. Can I find the stream on my phone? This one's gonna be weird. There's gonna be a delay on this streaming platform. There it is. Oh, yep. Everything's sounding good. Cool, cool, cool. Or at least sounds good on this end. That's so much of a faster setup. Okay, kick it off. Get my mouse off the goddamn screen. Why is my controller not working? Now it's working. Okay. Hey guys, and welcome back to, I don't even know, Dead Rising Live. Actually got set up beautifully on. This is such a beautiful setup. I'll talk about that when we get back into it. Last time we left off, we were doing, I think we left off on Bomb Collector, but we're gonna continue off on that. My monitor is dying for no good reason. That's not, it's coming across on my face. It's flashing, it's showing up on my face where it's flashing. Good thing that's not showing up on the actual stream, because that would be seizure inducing. If it's not already with the way it's flashing like that, that is. Why is it doing that? Want to stop doing that? How do I... Okay, I have no idea why my monitor is flashing, and it only just started doing that. Well, now the technical issues are on my end. Oh, jeez. Come on. Why are you doing that? Is it going to stop? No. Okay, where is the cable that controls that? Well, I was always told if something doesn't work for you, you hit it, and it's not working. It's actually going worse. I'm gonna have to switch to a different display real quick just to try and fix that. No, no, oh, now it's stopping. Is it gonna start again when I tab back in? No, it stopped. Okay, cool. Okay, so last we were on Bomb Collector. We're gonna continue with that. This one should be relatively... this one actually was usually pretty bad before, but this time around it actually shouldn't be that bad because we got the Mega Buster. Without the Mega Buster, I think it's kind of a pain. I think with the Mega Buster, it should be relatively simple and easy. God, this is so beautiful to set up in OBS. Honestly, I should have been using OBS the entire time. This is so much easier to use. Time bomb should be located inside several trucks parked in the maintenance tunnel. As far as I can tell from security monitors, it looks like they're split up in 5 locations. Slash the truck's tires, select to transport the bombs by hand. Hurry to the maintenance tunnel. So this shouldn't be too hard with the fact that I have the Mega Buster. I think I have full ammunition for it too. Yep. Shouldn't be that hard. I should be able to do this relatively easy. check something real quick. I'm always so paranoid with this streaming shit. It seems like it's... It kind of seems like it's finicky. Will not let me manage it from my phone. Edit. Okay, no, it seems good. Okay. I was just worried. This shit seemingly has a tendency to act up. I think it's my router more than anything. I didn't actually think it was... I don't think it was GeForce, but honestly, I just downloaded OBS. It let me download it from Steam. And it's so easy to use. So I'd rather just use this. And it's got so many more options. Like for when I decide to do other things, it'll be so much easier to do it besides doing it on GeForce, which I think that would just be unnecessarily complicating shit. Because I do intend to do some more... Go probably a different direction after this. I don't want to do... I don't think I really want to do another long game after this. So what I'm thinking is... Probably... After this, I'm going to do... Maybe a short horror game, and then probably... Maybe some internet exploration, but I still haven't gotten the thumbnail created for that. Just some general thumbnail. I have created one for Threads. It was relatively easy. Just for a Threads live thumbnail. I haven't found a thread yet that'd be appropriate to do live, though. I think it'd be a great way to do it, because honestly, I have so many threads saved that just doing them live would kind of mediate that at least a little bit. I just have to find ones that are appropriate to do on a stream. Maybe I think I'll do some research over Monday and Tuesday, see if I can find something appropriate for maybe Wednesday or Thursday. If not, I got a game in mind that I want to play at least Thursday. I got a website in mind on Wednesday. And those type of streams will just run as long as I need to. Until they're finished, I guess. There's a girl in the CD shop in Paradise Plaza. Don't know what happened, but that chick's definitely in trouble. Okay. Well, I can't go that... I don't remember that one. This... I honestly wish I was doing OBS from the beginning. It was kind of just my stubborn ass didn't want to download something different. And then I thought I'd have to learn something, but honestly, they make it easy as hell. And the fact that I've already edited videos before means that it was actually relatively easy to set up. And now that I have it set up, I really don't have to worry about it. I can just keep it like that. It's kind of sick, honestly. It gives me a lot of opportunities to do different stuff. Kind of was the idea, anyways. See, I think that it should be public. That's kind of my worry. I was doing a stream where I was doing shit not publicly, just to kind of learn the stream. Or learn the software, I should say. I was doing a private one. If I go into incognito and I search my account up, then it should come up. I'm just like, did I? Yeah, okay. I was just like, oh shit, maybe it's. Oh, that'd be hilarious just to keep my shit private and be like, oh whoops, well, my test stream became my actual stream and then I fucked it up. Okay, the car should be good for this one. Do you have the laser sword? Isn't that? Don't you have to do 7 Days Survivor for Laser Sword? Because I got the Mega Buster, but I never did 7 Days Survivor because that shit is ridiculous. Because I think it was 7 Days Survivor, you have to do 14 hours consecutively to get the Laser Sword. Can you not get in with the... Do you have to use the bike? It's been a while since I played this one. 5 Days Survivor. I didn't do 5 Days Survivor. Even in that sense, that's a long one because it's still 10 hours. Use the bike, yeah. Yeah, I'm spoiled. I just played the remaster, and the remaster lets you like barely squeeze the car through. I think I could probably get the truck when I get down here. Taking out Carlito with the... I think I can take him out with the Mega Buster. One of them should be over here, from what I recall. Or do they not highlight all 5 on your map at once, and they expect you to go in order? I think one of them was down there, but I guess we'll go in order. And then get fucked up by Carlito when we eventually run into him. I don't know where he's at in the tunnels right now. That is not where I meant to be. Because that's eventually when we come back to see Brad, that's where he's going to be. I feel like even with the possibility to take Carlito out, I'm kind of skeptical. And I feel like the bike is kind of running slow. Okay, I'm trying to avoid as many as possible because I don't want to damage the damn thing. Okay, there's one of them. Stop. Okay, I don't see him anywhere. Like, that doesn't mean he can't pop out on me at any time. Okay, come on. Hit the bomb. There we go, 4 remaining. Okay, I don't know where Carlito is. I don't know where he spawns in when you initially... He's gonna run into me eventually. I really think I ought to go get that truck. What's the next one they're pointing me towards? All the way up north. Because I did not bring a skateboard, and if this thing dies on me, I'm kind of in a bad position. I have plenty of time to do it, though. Oh, there he is. Oh, nice of you to show up, buddy. I think I can take you out with the Mega Buster, though, so you're not that big of a worry. He's gonna start throwing shit at me, though. I'm worried. I remember when I played this part for the first time, this was scary. And the overtime mode. I mean, the first time I played this game in general, I was still, it's kind of running kind of slow on that end. I hope it's coming. The first time I played, I was still young as shit, so the whole thing was scary for me. Okay, can I take you out with this? Yeah, I can. Okay, get out of here, dude. Why am I tired? Oh, no. I got him. Yeah, go fuck around with Brad, dude. I don't want to deal with you right now. And the whole game was scary when I first started it. I remember the 7 p.m. cutscene on the first day is what really creeped me out when I was a kid. I haven't seen this for a while. I forgot about this cutscene. See, I guess that's what sets it up for Brad chasing him down and then them getting in the encounter in the warehouse. He has him perfectly on the ground. He could have shot him. Whatever. It's a video game logic, I guess. I hate when Brad calls in the worst moments. Otis, yeah. Otis always calls in the wrong moments. Otis always... Oh my... Do they take... Oh shit, they take your bike. Uh-oh. I'm in... Oh shit. Oh shit. I don't have the maintenance tunnel key either. So I am in a bad position. I probably should have capped him closer. Okay, my best option... I think I'm gonna run out of here and go back, get the bike, and then come back in. I only got 1 bomb. I really should have brought a skateboard. Or quick step at least, but I forget how to make quick step. Okay, so I effectively fucked myself over with this. That's good. Okay. I mean, at least I have enough healing items, but I don't have to worry about him anymore, but I guess the time constraints is not what I'm worried about. Where... Oh, shit, I'm just running right towards the bomb. I was just following the marker. We're getting towards the end. Yeah, it's kind of... We're almost there. After this mission, it's only case 8 the facts, and then we go into overtime mode. The last 12 hours are gonna be a pain in the ass, honestly. Because the last 2 hours you're not going to be doing anything, and then from 12... Oh my god, their density, like, increased a lot. The last 10 hours... Or 10 of those 12 hours you gotta deal with spec ops, and there's nothing really to do. I think I'm gonna farm the queens for overtime mode during that time, so I can just collect all the components, and then when they want the 5 wasps, I can just give it to them and not worry about it. Halfway through, I don't even know, cause it's the time. The time in this game's kind of weird. Okay, I'm going the right way because I want to get out and get the bike. Because I'd have to think it's what, you got 36 hours left, so that's like 3 hours, and then an additional, usually 2 hours to do overtime mode. So it's probably like, yeah, about halfway. I think the total time for the streams has been like 6 or so hours, so that would add up. Yo, Chris, I'll sub. You gave me 50 jumping jacks. Hey, I'm good, dude. I'm good, dude. It's not like, you know, I'm crazy for like, I'm like, oh my god, I need all the subscribers. It's like, you know, whatever. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. It's kind of like that's the kind of decider. I feel like I started. Well, actually, no. I only have 22 hours left. I thought I was at the 36-hour mark. I think we're over halfway done then. Well, I opened the map as if I was down there already. Okay. I think I should be good. So I hope he doesn't respawn every time you re-enter the tunnels, or he shouldn't. I don't think he should. I don't think he's like the convicts. When you take him out, he's just done. I don't know if I'm going the most efficient way to get to this bomb, though. Running a bit slow. I wonder if it's good or not. OBS says it's fine, but you know, I don't know if that's a reliable source or not. I think at the very least it's more reliable than GeForce. GeForce, I wouldn't even know what was going on right now. At least right now I know it oh shit. It tells me everything that's going on. Okay, so I need to, okay. So, let's see, come on, stop. Get off the motorcycle. So yeah, after this, I think tonight and tomorrow should be effectively enough to beat this game. And then probably next time I'll probably do an actual proper announcement on the channel, but I think next stream will be Wednesday, same time, 9 p.m. I think for that one, did I get all the bombs? Oh no, I'm going to go up to that area. I think for that one, I'm going to do something more internet related, like the usual channel videos rather than a game. And then I broke my bike, and Thursday, depending on how if I can find a thread within that time, I might do a thread. Because I already created the thumbnail for that. So effectively, I could do a thread if I really wanted to. Hey, my mom said work on the language. You know, nowadays I don't even notice. That's kind of a, I guess that's a problem. I don't notice I'm swearing. It's been like this. It's been like that since forever, though. My bad, I guess. But I mean, that's like everything here. I don't know if there's a video where I don't swear in. Yeah, that's the thing. If you just hang around with people that say shit, there you go. See, I can't. But it's, that's just the environment you're raised around, or the people you hang around. It's just you swear all the damn time, like that. I think I try less nowadays, but it's still hard, just because work and stuff like that. That's just kind of the area I'm in. And I think he's gonna yell at me because I cut him off. Yep. I guess we get... Oh, wow, he actually sounds like he cares, instead of saying it's rude to cut me off. I guess it's because he wasn't talking to me, Isabella was. This game's so strange as shit with the way... He pushes the damn bombs out with a shopping cart. And we get... See, if you don't take Carlito down, this scene makes absolutely no sense how this happened.
This is as far as you go today. Just give up and surrender.
Are you gonna go back and check on Brad? Yeah, of course. I think I'll have the time to. I know exactly where to go for it. I think I'll have the chance to. I don't think I'm running too far behind that I won't be able to. But I don't know. It's a... Oh yeah, it's a 2-case... It's only 2 cases... Or for case 7, it's only 2 files. So the next one would be case 8. So I think I can go back with enough time. The DHS put a lot of responsibility on poor Frank. Dude, DHS just decided to give him the whole fucking, like... It's like, Brad literally, in the cutscene before, he goes to Frank, he's like, let's do this. It's like, dude, what? He's a photojournalist. I guess, but I don't know. But Brad's like, well, I mean, they in like in the first case, like, let's work together, so I guess there's that. This is pretty much where the whole game picks up, is like now, because all this shit goes down like right now. So they're gonna do poor Brad dirty. It's dark as hell. I think they do this better in this game, because I don't recall it being dark in the remake. In this game, they actually keep it dark enough to where it's like he swings his flashlight around and sees it all like that. It looks good the way they do it. I don't think they do it like that in the remake. I think it's a bit brighter, which kind of ruins the atmosphere of what they're going for. It's such a goofy ass cutscene.
Frank, sounds like you took care of the bombs.
Yeah, he took.
The bomb's over and done with. Brad went after Carlito.
Copy. Report back here, Frank.
Yeah.
After we go back for Brad, because yeah, the hidden cutscene, you got to see it. Okay, okay, yeah. So 5 p.m. Case will occur at 5 p.m. Yeah, we got some time. We're gonna do that. Go see Brad. I feel like you kind of have to, though. I mean, shit. It'd be weird to skip that cutscene. But let's see. We have to go right here, so it's not that far. And there, yeah, you see his flashlight light right there. I don't know if I ever noticed that detail.
Brad? Brad?
Don't get any closer.
Oh man, they fucked him up. I mean, you kind of...
Frank,
I feel like you have to do this
What's the
cutscene to
matter, Brad?
understand. Like, if you don't do this cutscene, it's like, what happened to Brad?
I'm coming over there, Brad. We'll go back together. If you're hurt, we'll patch you up.
He's gonna pan down. You don't really see anything, though. He doesn't... You don't really see the detail on it. I feel like this whole thing has been me referring back to their... the remaster. They show some detail with, like, his guts hanging out and shit. It's kind of gnarly and gross, but, you know, that's the point.
It doesn't hurt. Not even a little.
I feel like you can see enough to know a photojournalist probably can't fix it. I mean, yeah. It's like they show a big red spot on his
I'm
chest,
already
but like
dead.
in the remaster they show like his stomach's got like a hole in it with like the guts hanging out.
Frank.
It-
Don't tell Jesse about this.
It's so sad. Is it? I mean, yeah. Oh, yeah. They actually kind of do show it. It was just the lighting on it wasn't that good. See, this was always weird. So they give you the one-shot pistol, and they kind of expect you to kill him, and it's like, eh. But I guess I got dropped right back into it. Yeah, but then, yeah, he turned into a zombie. Where's his one-shot pistol? Or did they? There it is. Last time they'd actually give him a transition cutscene. Or was it just a one-shot pistol in the remaster? It must have been. Because that's just the regular with the 30 rounds. Okay. Head back out that way. And I don't know if I'll have enough time to do a Woman in Despair. I think that's in Paradise Plaza, though. Because it's at the CD shop. I have to check. Is it? Yeah, it's in Paradise Plaza. That should be... You could probably swing by there and do it. Seriously, this OBS shit is beautiful. I wish I did this from the beginning. This makes everything so much easier. But I don't think GeForce was causing the outages and that problem that I was having. It might have caused the glitch, but I don't think it caused the actual outage. I think that might be a router issue that'll have to get solved. So this is a really... I mean, I have like a break set up and everything. If you're playing Dead Rising 1 right... You're playing Dead Rising 1 right? Blind or not blind? Yeah, it's Dead Rising 1, not blind for sure. I've played like a lot of this game. Like this file I have already level 50. And then, but I mean, I played like this game... I think, I looked at the timelines for it. I think Dead Rising Chapter 2 Drop came out in 2009. And I don't know when they showed off originally like the announcement trailer for Dead Rising 2. But I played this game between the launch of Chapter 2 Drop and then the announcement of Dead Rising 2. Somewhere within there. The remake is out, you can play that. Yeah, I've played the remake. I've done 3 playthroughs of it. I just decided to do this for our first game because, like, fuck it. I haven't played this version proper in years. But I played the remake 3 times. It was good. I wouldn't mind streaming it. It'd be fine. I played it twice in English and then once in Japanese. I feel like it'd probably be cool to go back for like a reference and be like, well, this is what, because you have the original stream and then the remake. The remake is, I would say, there's elements of the original I like, and then there's elements I completely ran by her in the CD shop. There's elements of the original that I like, and then there's elements of the remake that I like. So the graphics and like the survivor AI are a lot better in this game, or in the remaster. But then in this game, oh yeah, it's Simone, the infected one. But I would say the voice actors are better in this game for like the main characters. So I think in this game it's TJ Rotolo that voices Frank West, and I forget what the guy who voices in the remaster, but he's not as, I would say he's not as good, but he's still a good voice actor. He just can't match when you have this game for reference and you go and play that game, then you kind of like, it's not, some of the lines don't hit the same. And then like I said, I think one of the other streams, you can play it in Japanese and make the whole game sound like Yakuza voice actors if you want to. Which is actually a great way to play this game. Because it completely changes like the thematics of the way the game feels.
I'm on it.
Okay, come on, Simone. Okay. Oh, she can actually take items. Okay.
You shouldn't have.
It's always like a 50-50 between who you have to carry, hold hands with, or you can give a weapon to. Which I'll say this about the remaster. I think it spoiled me when it came to this game, because I've had 10 survivor deaths so far, and that was just something I just didn't have to deal with in the remake, because the AI was better. In this game, I've been noticing significantly that all the AI like path finds into the zombies, and some of them are way too overly aggressive, and they'll just run right to the zombies to fight them and get themselves killed. Okay. So I don't know how much time I have until that mission pops off. The remake, probably playing through that would have sped this all up as well, because they had a time skip feature that would just allow you to skip like large segments of the game. So if you didn't want to do something, or there was like dead time, you could literally just have a fast forward option and fast forward through the game, which is kind of cheating, but I guess not at the same time. Which people would argue like, oh, it's because people have time constraints. Like, I don't know if anyone's that constrained for time. It's not that long of a game. Like, I know my that not that long of a game though was like relatively probably long, and I left her behind again. My not that long of a game is like, oh, 40 hours for a game? That's not too bad. But at the same time, play so many JRPGs that it's like 60 is moderate, and then 80 to 100 you're pushing like a long game actually. So this one, wow, we have hella time until that one pops off, right? 5 o'clock? Yeah. See, I don't know. It looks like the stream is stuttering on OBS, but I don't know if that's actually happening or not. Yeah, that's weird. I'm gonna look at that on a phone. See if I still see the same thing. I kicked my phone off the Wi-Fi because I was worried that might be interfering with it as well. Okay, is it... No, it's not stuttering on stream. Okay, that's just an issue with the freaking... The playback is just acting weird. I guess that's one issue of OBS, but who knows? Maybe it's because I'm running the Steam version. I'm running 2 Steam instances at once. It doesn't like that. I don't know if it worked better if I ran just it separately, but at the same time, I'm lazy, so just downloading it right off Steam helped. I didn't have to worry about anything. I'm gonna gush over it though, because goddamn is it gonna make for some like awesome like abilities to like like whatever I could do with shadow play, I could do like twice as easily with this, and I can do it better. So like I said, for the Reds videos or streams, it'll be a lot easier to do it on OBS. And like I said, there's like a you can like set up multiple cards that I can switch through. So if I wanted to rant and rave about how YouTube destroyed my recommended page, I could show it instead of just ranting about it, which it did. Which I feel like YouTube always does that. You watch 2 videos, or like you watch a couple of videos, and it doesn't matter what you're watching prior. YouTube's like, oh, yep, your recommended is only that now. Like, it's just 2 pages of like nonsense now. It's like, well, I guess that's alright. Like, I get it. Maybe I do want to watch more content like that, but shit, just recommend me a few videos. Don't flood my freaking recommended page with it. Okay. So I don't know really, man. That's the thing though. I could fast in the remake. I could just fast forward through this part, and we'd be done with. But otherwise, through this, I just kind of have to. We have to kind of keep going through it until 5 o'clock. So I kind of have to find shit to talk about. But like I was saying, I'm thinking I'm going to do shorter games after this one. Not that this is a particularly long game, but I want like one stream type of games. Like something I could finish in this stream, I think would be better. So I think my next one is gonna be maybe a horror game. I think I have headphones for that, so that'd be kind of fun and interesting. Because I really haven't proper played a horror game in a while. I do have I can just download them and just play them. But I've been thinking of like something like, I've seen it like people play them on YouTube, and I went, or I've seen like titles and shit, and I looked it up, and they actually look like there's some fun games to play by a developer called like Chilla's Art. And then I saw one being talked about for like something recently. It was like Parasocial. I've been seeing that one come up. I think mainly because there was like it was like kind of, it almost like, it came out, I looked it up proper, it came out in 2023, but something happened back in like November, like related to it. And that's where I learned about it. So I think it'd be a fun game to play. They look like cool games. And they're also, it's like a Japanese horror game, like made by a Japanese developer. So honestly, that's cool as shit. That's something I want to try. I think the next stream though is going to be testing like actual usual channel content in stream format and see how it works. I found a website that I want to try out and just probably do that for however long this stream lasts. These I can do longer because it's just a game, so it's whatever. But I think one of those would probably be closer to like maybe an hour, hour and a half. And then threads, I don't know how long those would be exactly. Those could take anywhere from like an hour to 2 hours, depending on what I pick. Which in hindsight, I really wish I honestly did the ones that I recorded recently live, because those would have been fun to do live. I just didn't really think about doing this at that moment. But now looking back, it's like, oh well, I could have. It doesn't really matter though. I think I pretty much sorted out all my problems I had yesterday. So my issue with my editing software is now fixed on my new laptop. And it works beautifully. I did some tests yesterday, and it works amazing. I think it'll really speed up the rate at which I can edit videos, which will be kind of nice. And then depending on that, I might adjust my upload schedule, just depending. Because I'm pretty well recorded right now. But if I can pick up the pace, then honestly, why not put them out faster? At this point, I'm uploading them at the pace I am just because I'm getting them done at that rate. Because I was just so busy that I was just uploading them when I got them. Not when I got them done, because I'm scheduled for this month and then for March as well, but I don't have anything done for April. And then beyond April, I don't even know. I sure as shit don't have anything done beyond April. And I couldn't even tell you honestly when threads fit into all that. But like I said, if I do threads live, I feel like that kind of mitigates the issue a little bit. Or really just doing live segments of what videos are. I feel like that will mitigate the issue of like having big gaps in between videos, because it's like, well, at least there's like something related that's coming out. And I can just call the live streams threads live, and then after the fact I can just change the name and everything. Add where I got the threads from, add a proper thumbnail, like jazz it up like a real video. Okay, so we're getting pretty close now. I think he does that when queens are around. I wonder if I should start farming him now or just wait. We are getting... It is case 8 now. So we're getting there. Okay, so there's... We got one person alive. Still.
His hands on that terrorist.
Wink, wink.
I guess it'll be case closed, huh?
I'm not going to say anything too much.
You know of anything else he could be planning?
No. Nothing but the bombs.
I feel like
He's
she's...
got his computer hidden away. I'm sure there's plenty of information on it.
Well, maybe she wasn't lying and she got that information through here.
Leave it to me.
Because she says she doesn't know anything, but he's got a computer. And that plot point will come into focus a bit later. So, where are we... Okay, don't do anything. Don't crash. Okay, we're good. Okay, so we're going to the hideout, I guess? I'm not gonna lie, no matter... Oh, we accompany her. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. I don't even know why. It doesn't matter how many times I play this game. I still forget the order of how things happen. Honestly, it hasn't even been that long. I forgot that this was an escort mission. Though she can take care of herself pretty well. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Where's she at? Or I should say she could take care of herself well in the remaster. I don't know how well she does in this game. I think she's probably one of the best kinds, because she's gonna run ahead and ignore the zombies for the most part, and then she's gonna shoot when she has. No?
Anyone there?
Yeah, she's gonna do her own thing, and that's kind of a problem. She's efficient, but she should just charge right through the zombies. If I don't stop running, she should keep running. So, come on. Yeah, she should... I say that, but now she's getting stuck back there. I thought she was more efficient than this, or self-sufficient, that she wouldn't get stuck on the zombies. I think for the most part, she is going to try to charge through them. And then stop and fight when she needs to. I don't think she can get grappled. Come on, keep running. I don't know why she insists on stopping. It's funny that I say she's self-sufficient. She's getting her ass whooped right now. And she's actually, like, really getting her ass whooped. She's supposed to be, like, one of the better NPCs in the game that actually doesn't get stuck on shit. I don't know if I do loading zones, if she'll just come through the loading zone with me or not. Will she? Because she's a bit far away. She won't. She stays in the loading zone, and they don't even tell you that you left her behind. That is super problematic. I don't know why she hunches over the way she does. See, look, that's the thing. You can tell she's pathfinding. She's hugging to the wall. And that's like her AI is doing that. She's specifically pathing to like run along the wall. So there's no like, there's nothing really dynamic about the AI. It just kind of does what it does. Okay, come on. That is so weird that they have shadows right now. I guess that's just an issue with the engine. I mean, that's still weird that it's like the way things are casting shadows just looks really strange right now. Mainly because it's like dusk and it's casting like a pretty defined shadow. Like that doesn't look as bad, but what the shadow was like gray in color. It was looking really weird. I mean to drink that? I guess I'm not actually. Okay, so let us navigate through the zombies and go to her hideout and stock up along the way because I kind of need to. I feel like I'm playing this the inefficient way, but honestly I don't think I've ever played Dead Rising like optimized the way some people do. So they do like all the drinks, like the maximum what is it, durability on weapons and shit like that. I feel like people do all that, like skateboard with the quick step and everything. It's like, I don't think I've ever done that. Because I just didn't find it fun to play that way. It kind of just takes the fun out of it.
Hello?
There's something to be said about playing the game that the way the developers intended you to play it versus playing it the optimized way. In Dead Rising 2, I feel like that's just something that kind of goes away because, I don't know, you can just create ultra powerful weapons anyways. So it's not like you have one Mega Buster and that's it. It's like, no, you got the Mega Buster or you got like a laser sword and like hella combinations of weapons that are really strong.
Here it is. Let's go.
Now, for poking holes in the plot, how the hell he found this place is another good question. I mean, when did Carlito even get here to set everything up like this? And how was he sneaking around the maintenance tunnel, setting up bombs, and set up this elaborate of a setup, hideout, whatever? I heard something go dinner, and I don't know what that was.
No good. It's password protected. I'll try words we both might know. Family stuff. Things like that.
Oh, that's the computer in the that's the computer in the game.
What's this cable?
It sounds like Windows 11 when it does its pings.
It looks like part of a jamming device. I won't be able to disable it unless I log in.
So what do they mean by... Oh, that's what they mean by jamming device.
Can you hear me? I found something interesting on a security feed from inside a store. Could you come back here? I need you to check it out.
All right, I'm headed back now.
It's kind of funny how they refer to jamming devices. This game is made in the context that it happened in 2006, which is like, it's like, oh, a jamming device. It's like, honestly, phones at least like cell phones weren't that common during that time. I think in 2010 they made quite a few references to cell phone in cell phones. In this game they don't. Like they make like hardly any references to cell phones, but at the same time, I think between when this came out and Dead Rising 2 came out, touchscreen phones became more common. I mean, I think like 2006 you get like a flip phone or maybe a Sidekick. That's the best you're getting. I don't think like touchscreen phones started blowing up until later, which is crazy to think about. That'd just sound like old if I start ranting about that, being like, oh my god, when I was growing up. It's like, nah, I don't know if I want to get into that. But it was a different era of growing up with something like not like a flip phone or not like a touchscreen phone or whatever. I don't even know what they call them nowadays. I just keep saying touchscreen phone. I forget the proper word for it or whatever. Smartphone, I guess. That was what. Yeah, it was called like a smartphone at the beginning of that era. Like, well, I have a smartphone. It's like, okay, cool. I mean, shit. Everything's so different with phones. Honestly, I've never even thought about that. Fuck it, nothing's going on in the game. Might as well talk about phones, right? Because, I mean, shit, nowadays it's like you pay whatever flat rate you have. Usually, unlimited calls, unlimited text, then you have your data cap. Or you can pay the extra and you don't have a data cap, which is what I do. Because I use my phone for work and stuff. So I take the cap off or pay extra to not have a cap on it. But I mean, back in the day, shit, it was like you paid by the minute or by the text. And then you paid for the very, very basic internet access you could get on a phone. So like, whatever, like, I don't even know, like on a touchscreen phone, it was really, really, really basic. And like websites would be like really generic and basic. And then I don't know how much you paid for that access monthly, but you did pay a flat fee. Or if you even paid for it monthly, maybe you even paid for it like weekly or daily. I honestly can't remember, it's been that long. I mean, back during that era, cell phones were such a closed environment that it wasn't like you really had much of an app store. Whatever your provider was, you were using their app store or whatever they sold, like in terms of games. And then whenever they sold in terms of ringtones, you used. And you pay like $3 for a ringtone. And you pay like $6 for a really, really, really basic game. So it's a different as shit time nowadays. Because nowadays you can download all the games you want for free. You can use pretty much close to one-to-one, or even if you want to, you can use the one-to-one versions of websites on your phone. Plenty of free applications for everything you use. Like, shit, it's just a lot different nowadays. I just don't think about it that much. Maybe because at the time I was a kid and it was just kind of like, you know, it wasn't really like that. I mean, even streaming-wise.
Take a look at this. The guy being dragged? I think it's Carlito.
You could be right. Where is this?
The basement of the North Plaza.
You know, I don't know what the
Right in
point
front
of
the
having
butcher
a
shop.
3-monitor setup is. If I pop out my contacts and I can't see the third monitor at all. Because I can see 2 of them, but the third one's a bit far off and it's actually blurry. Not that I'm using it for anything right now. That'd be my web browser if I needed it, I guess. But from here I can't see it. But at the same time, I don't want to wear my contacts right now. I just didn't consider that. I rarely ever use that monitor, but I might have to start using it during these streams, maybe. Because it'd be a good display for something. Okay, so the butcher. Okay, she started calling me. I don't know what for. Or somebody started calling me. That Simone girl says she... I think that's Simone the gunslinger, right? Where she wants a pistol. Just in case she turns. You don't have to do it. I think it's just for XP. She wants to, yeah, bring your handgun. So it's Simone the gunslinger one. It's funny how 1-to-1, a majority of this knowledge I'm remembering is from the remaster. Because that game is, like, so faithful that it's unbelievable. From what I saw from, like, the RE remakes, they changed a decent amount and kept some things somewhere. Of course, for Resident Evil 2 and 3, that makes sense, because those were, like, fixed camera angle games. They changed fixed camera angle game... I can't speak. They changed fixed camera angle games into third-person shooters, so they had to change it a decent amount. It looked like they changed RE4 for the remake a lot too, but I mean for Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster, they hardly changed anything. I'm going the wrong way. They pretty much kept everything the same. Just ported over to a new engine. All the animations look the same. The voice actors are different, but I mean, and they changed the facial animations, but I mean, it's play for play, pretty much the same book. Just read a bit differently, I guess, if you play the remake versus the original game. So, let's see. I think Larry should be, or is his, I think his name is Larry. I keep saying Larry, but I'm pretty sure his name's Larry Chang. I think I should be able to, he should be easy to take down with the Mega Buster. I mean, everything is, but... I don't think that barricade is going to be down there anymore, so I can take the actual vehicle. I don't think it would have shown me in the transition period if it even was there. Okay, I forget which button I can drift with. I'm hitting the button I think it is, but I'm not getting anything. I just realized I didn't even put the quest marker to come here. So this was definitely something they changed for the remake. I could probably pull up the picture that they actually used for him. But this model definitely changed. He looks nothing like that.
That guy over there. I mean, that.
So from what I read, everyone theory crafted they changed Larry for the remaster because he looked like a stereotype, and so they wanted to clean it up a little bit. He definitely looks a lot like he does look cleaner. I think the whole environment isn't as messy in this area as it was in this game. Because this is a pretty messy looking area. He doesn't even have like an accent in the remake or remaster. And he has all of his teeth too. Yeah, people talk about this change from.
I'm a butcher. I've got the best meat in town.
Yeah, because if you look at him, I'll show it in a second, but once it goes through the cutscene, because I can do that now. I can do shit like that. It's crazy. Because I switched recording softwares, I can do cool shit. It's amazing. So he looks like that, which isn't like the greatest look, but then let's see. I gotta pull up a browser. Let's see, I gotta look up Dead Rising. Larry. see. So I mean, they even show it in pictures. I guess I'll pull a open image, a new tab. That's a small ass little picture. I was looking for something more. Why is it under safe? Why is it safe searching me right now? Why is it blocking it because the safe search is on? It's not like it's that grotesque of an image. Okay, where is it? Browser crop display, browser crop normal. I'm pretty sure this is the one I'm looking for. Is it? Oh, it's not going to pull it because I need to... You need to be looking at this. There we go. I mean, that's the change they made for him. Like original versus the new one. I mean, he looks a decent, like I said, he looks cleaner. I don't think it looks, like people were like, oh, what a change. I mean, it's a fine looking change, honestly. I don't think it was a bad change. If James didn't kill Eddie in Silent Hill 2, this is what he would have grown up to be. Honestly, I don't remember shit about Silent Hill 2. It's been... I played it on the PS3 for the remakes. I don't remember it. I don't remember Silent Hill 3 either. Those are both on that collection. I don't remember either of them. Might be worth playing. Yeah, the remakes looks even more like adult Eddie. People say he looks white in the remake, and it's like, I mean, it just looks less stereotypical, I suppose. Like, this kind of looks like a terrible stereotype. Because I think they're trying to make him look like a Chinese person, but they, like, heavily stereotyped it. Yeah, I ought to play Silent Hill 2. Probably the original, honestly. But I haven't played those games in forever.
It's over.
I only played 3 Silent Hill games. That was Silent Hill 2, the HD remake, Silent Hill 3, and then Silent Hill
She's on our side.
Homecoming? I think it was the first one that came out on the Xbox 360 was Homecoming and then Downpour. But I played Homecoming and it was a whatever game, I suppose.
My purpose in life.
That was kind of like during my young age when I was just kind of high off of playing horror games, and so I played that one. And 2 and 3 as well.
Why was your meat so much more important to you than human life? Why did my people have to die to feed your fat bellies?
That doesn't excuse what you've done.
The delivery is so much better in this. His deliveries hit a lot harder than they do in the original or the remaster.
Story will be told.
It's funny. I think this is one of the points of contention where I keep coming back to the woke thing, which I should just leave alone. But I mean, it was the game, really. I don't want to get too much into the weeds about that though, because that's kind of like a very contentious topic nowadays. It seems people are very go to war about that type of shit, like at each other's throats. It's kind of boring, honestly. How at people, like, it's just like, dude, it's like, if you like the game, play it. If you don't, just don't play it, you know. I've skipped on playing games recently, either because I just wasn't interested or whatever. I hate Homecoming so much. I go on a big rant every time someone mentions it. Well, I mean, see, I don't remember a lot about it. I remember it starts like in a psych ward or an infirmary, and then you go to the town. After that, I don't remember much. And then Frank doesn't like being fat shamed. I mean, Frank is fatter than off the record than he is in this game, I think. But at the same time, in that context, you had to kind of let him go. Frank isn't really fat though, or maybe he's like a skinny. Maybe he's a skinny fat. he's like a skinny fat type of dude. Which, I mean, not technically fat, but I mean, you know.
Give this to my sister.
Hey,
It's kind of hard to tell It's kind of hard to tell if Frank really would be fat, because I mean he's wearing like quite a few layers, a couple layers of clothing. He's got that big ass jacket, and I mean if he was fat, he's running around this mall hella, so he's gonna lose that weight, considering how poorly designed the mall is. He's running everywhere. Okay, so now we're on to the facts. There we go. Yeah, he's a husky guy more than fat. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's kind of hard to even. I don't know why. Why am I? I'm really getting into this. It's like it's hard to tell. Like, can you? I don't know. He's like kind of wide, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of a weird thing to consider. So we don't have to do anything till 10 o'clock? I guess. Shit. And we're not going to have any missions between now and 10. I don't really think so. Or I don't think we're going to have like hella missions. So I think what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to get my queens for overtime mode. So I need 5 in total. If you wait to do it during overtime mode, it's a real pain in the ass. So I'd rather do it right now. I forget exactly how I did it before. I don't need the plank. I think it's 5 queens. I think it is. So all I really need to do is grab 5 queens, and then we'll be set for overtime mode. I'm not trying. Shit, I hit the wrong button. Come on, let me fight back. Give me the opportunity to fight. Okay. Okay. Do I need to wiggle? Do I need to wiggle? It didn't give any indication that I need to wiggle. Okay, that was bad. That could have turned out really bad. No, if you do the queen collecting during overtime mode, my voice gets all wobbly when I start to wiggle. It's kind of a pain in the ass, so I'm just gonna do it now. I already got 2. You need 5 in total, and in reality, I only need to keep the Mega Buster for overtime mode. I don't really need anything else. Like, maybe a katana would be good for overtime mode, but other than that, I don't really need anything. I'm gonna save before probably I'm gonna save before I get fucked up too bad. But I'm mainly gonna drive around looking for the ones that have the queens on them, to see if I can get them. I want to see if I can find them. I don't know if there's any in this crowd. Doesn't look like it. It'll make it a lot easier later on if I get them now rather than later. So I don't see any here either. It's kind of hard to tell though. I'm moving and looking for them at the same time. So I think I'm going to go back to Paradise Plaza, save, and then get more queens. Yeah, zombie density has to be tied to which day you're on. Because it is actually ridiculously dense right now. Like, way denser than it was on day 1. So get rid of that. I want to keep as many healing items as I can. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do during that 10 hours that we have to fight special forces. Because usually I do what I'm doing right now during special forces. So I'm hanging in this. There we go. There's another one. I want to kind of keep up my inventory. You know, me wanting to keep my inventory neat is going to be the reason I die. Because look at that. Now my katana's out of order. There's another one. Damn. So we have 4. We only need 1 more. That's ridiculous. Yeah, we'll go 4 healing items, 2 katanas, 5 queens, and a Mega Buster. I don't know how exactly I want to set this up. I want to hang around I want to be near Isabella right now. But, I mean, I have 2 hours to do whatever I want. So I guess for 2 hours I'm gonna do what I want. So I don't know, I'm trying to brainstorm. This game versus Dead Rising 2. Initially when I played Dead Rising 2, I actually didn't like it a lot. I originally played on the PS3, and I actually hadn't played it a lot until, or I hadn't played it again until recently. And then my initial playthrough, I actually wasn't that big of a fan of it, because I'm not exactly sure. Maybe in my mind they changed too much. It's a decently different game from this game. Especially atmospherically, it's a very different game. So where this one takes like the context of like the first ever zombie apocalypse, or like zombie outbreak, I guess. Like the second game takes it in the context that like there's been multiple since the first game. And it's just kind of, it's not as tense, I guess, as this game is. Which, I mean, you know, I guess it's understandable, but it takes something away from the overall feel of the game, in my opinion. Not that it's a bad game, it's just, it does shit differently. I mean, the whole context of, like, doing a zombie outbreak like this. I mean, the whole context of, like, doing an original, like, the original zombie outbreak versus, like, your 5th or 6th one. It just lost the punch of the original game. It felt a lot more, it felt like it was trying to be a lot funnier as well. Because Chuck Green cracks, like, a bunch of dad jokes and shit like that. Which I don't like either. Or, well, I mean, I like it, I guess. It's not done as bad as it is in Dead Rising 4. Which just takes the dad jokes to a whole different level. It just does a whole bunch of dad jokes. I don't know, that game is actually pretty good. I replayed 2 on the PC recently. I think I've had a change of heart. I like it a lot more than I did when I played it on whatever it was, the PS3. It didn't run very well on the PS3 either, but at the same time, it didn't run very good on PC. Oh, Simone the Gunslinger. Well, I don't really want to do that one. So yeah, this is, well, we're down to an hour now. It's actually not going to be that long of a wait till we get to what we need to get to. Because I mean, it's the waits in this, I think for streaming especially, the waits in this game are just are kind of a pain in the ass. You just got to come up with something in the meantime. Still, that shadow casting is awful weird, but I guess there's lamps out here. Though just, I don't know. I don't remember how they do it in the remake. If I even had shadows on when I played the game. I wasn't playing it on my good PC. So let's see. I got 45 minutes to kill in game. What's that? Like, what is that? An hour? I don't remember what an in-game hour is. This is really gonna drag. I guess. I wonder if I just stand here and hit that button and tab out. Well, that would be bad, because I wouldn't know what's going on. I wouldn't know what's going on in game if I tabbed out of it. That'd actually be a bad idea. I was like, what if we tab out and do something else while we wait? But then I could absolutely fuck it up and run over what I'm supposed to be doing and just completely lose my progress. And I don't want to do that. No, but I guess to get back to, I don't know, my recommended. So, I watched a couple, I don't know, I've been on a weird kick lately, I guess, or I don't know, I picked up a kick that I used to have. But I started watching VTubers again, and my recommendations have been destroyed with that in music videos of like Vocaloids and shit, and that's like all my recommended is now. So it used to be like a mix of everything, and now that's just all it is. And I swear, I don't think I've been watching enough for it to warrant destroying my recommended, but it just did. And so that's all my recommended is. I guess that's not a bad thing, but you know, why'd you do it? Why'd you do it, YouTube? I watch more than one type of content, but you just decided to, you know, feed me one type of content. And then occasionally it recommends you the really weird shit. Like I made a couple videos like that on my second channel in an attempt to bait like YouTube into being like, oh well, this is a weird shit, so we'll just randomly push it to people's recommended. Because I thought it'd be funny. I just named the video files exactly what they were on my phone and I uploaded them. And they weren't weird, but it was just like, well, let's see what YouTube does with it. I don't think they did shit with it. I think I got a comment on one of those videos that said, what the fuck am I watching? I think that's it. It really was weird. That was like 3 years ago. I really don't know why I made those videos. I could say that for a lot of videos, though. I could say that for the video that's coming out tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow. I could say, why did I make it? But I did. I don't want to talk about it too much, though, but I want to... But I do ask why I made it. I ask why I make a lot of videos. I just, like, I made way too many weird ones, more than actual, probably good ones. Okay, finally, we're killed enough time to get to the cutscene. That's the problem, though. That's what the next 12 hours are going to be like, is just that for 12 hours. And I don't know if I can just tab out. Honestly, I'm considering just, like, during that time, just tabbing the fuck out and doing something else, maybe. Or maybe finding something. But at the same time, if you don't keep Frank moving, time runs slower. Well, I wonder. I could always...
He's dead.
Keep the game running? And then I play the game? But I don't know. I'll have to figure something out for that.
Oh.
And she really doesn't seem to care that her brother is dead.
All he worried about was you in the end. But damn it!
These they keep the awkwardness of these cutscenes in.
Died without telling me a damn thing.
See, because her brother dies, and he's like, your brother died. And then he's like, but damn it, he didn't tell me a damn thing. It's like, dude, what?
You know, I thought he was terrorist scum.
It's like, these cutscenes are awful awkward, but I mean, it's a part of the charm. You can tell, look at the, oh shit, it cut out. The container just had a bunch of nonsense on it.
In the end, all he really cared about was his sister. Jerk.
See, I think this is like one of the most awkward cutscenes in the game, probably. Just because of like Frank West's bipolar disorder of him going, all he cared about was his sister. God damn it, that jerk. Oh, well, you know, he wasn't all that bad a terrorist gun. God damn it, he didn't tell me a thing. It's like, dude, pick a mood and just go with it. I was going to mention a detail, but actually that doesn't come till overtime mode, I think. I'll mention an overtime mode. Well, actually, I don't even know if I want to mention overtime mode because it relates to Dead Rising 3. The thing in overtime mode that links 3 to this game, it's incorrect in this game, and then they don't correct it for the remake, which would imply that they don't really want to do anything with that game. Which would be kind of a shame. I mean, but it was a fine game. I think the funnier thing about that game is they cut an ending type. I think they called it Ending X, where it's like a ending you probably could have got before they cut it. But the cutscene was pretty much it was either if you murder, I guess if you hit a certain threshold of survivors murdered, it triggered that ending. It's kind of funny given the character that for Dead Rising 3. I don't even know if Dead Rising 3 would be a good game to stream, because honestly that game has some weird issues on PC. Mainly the fact that it's frame locked at 30, and I don't know how Cricket got loose in my room, but it did. It's way too cold for that. Yeah, way too cold for that. But it's frame locked at 30 and you have to you can fix that a certain way. But I haven't done it in a while. I haven't played Dead Rising 3 in a while. So that is the end of all the cases and the facts. So pretty much now we're just waiting till, yeah, all cases closed, but ... We're pretty much waiting now. This is a waiting game until tomorrow at noon, which is like I said, that's the problem, is that it turns into a waiting game.
Frank, the emergency line's been freed up.
You get a couple cutscenes, but that's only till midnight.
Hang on.
I wonder, yeah, we're gonna get in this stream, we're actually gonna get pretty far close to the end of the game, because it'll be probably an hour and some change for the next part, and then I think it'll be an hour and some change before we get to overtime mode. There'll be some cutscenes in between there, like I said as well. We want to head back to this safe room though, because I want to show off the that cutscene that happens. See, I keep talking evasively, like talking around the spoilers, but this game has been out for 18 years, close to 19 years, so I don't know what the point of avoiding spoilers is. I think everyone who was going to play the Deluxe Remaster has already played it, probably. Either that or they already played this game and they're just waiting for a discount or something. The cutscenes come pretty fast after this one, though.
Frank, it's over. HQ's decided to ignore us.
What? What do you mean, ignore us?
I contacted headquarters, but the government has decided to deny all knowledge of what happened here. Special forces will arrive for cleanup at midnight.
Okay, what I gotta confirm is the
out.
conditions for ending S. I think I remember them, but I just gotta confirm it.
People.
I'm trying to get ending S, not because you can fuck up something past this point and get ending A. You gotta do it a certain way to get ending S, though. I think I remember the condition, though. It is different in this game than it is in Remaster, I think. Oh, ending A. Well, I think, yeah, you want to get ending A, and then to get ending S, you have to beat overtime mode. Okay. So I think you get ending B, or you get some ending after, if you do all the cases and then you show up to the helipad. Yeah, okay, I see it. I know what I gotta do. That's what I thought, but I just want to confirm that I know what I'm doing. So now we kind of want to hoof it back to... Okay. We kind of want to go back to the security room, but wait, because a certain cutscene will trigger. I don't know when that cutscene comes in. I think it might happen at 11. So no, until then we might be just waiting until 11. And then after that starts the really painful grind of Special Forces. Which I don't even know. I don't even know if I should keep Special Forces on, because it's just really not a lot's going to happen during Special Forces. I guess at the same time I could just rant and rave about anything for an hour. Or close to an hour? Yeah, probably close to an hour. I have plenty of JRPGs that I could talk about for an hour. Ones I love, ones I don't think I hate too many, but there's plenty of things I can talk about within an hour. Because I've recorded videos where I just rant and rave about video games and I had to cut them down. And a couple of them I don't think I ever got around to because they were too long. Come on. Yeah, once I gotta start dodging special forces, this is gonna be a pain in the ass. You can kind of disappear into the tunnels if you want to for the last hours of the game. I don't know if I want to do that though, because that's kind of cheaping out, but at the same time, dodging special forces for 10 hours isn't really that fun. This is probably, if anything about, I love Dead Rising, but the worst part of it is special forces for 10 hours, or endgame hours I should say. I'm just trying to find my final wasp, so I don't have to worry about it. I'm really looking for a zombie that's got a wasp on him. And I'm not seeing them right now. So I am not. I don't know why I'm not seeing one. Usually there's at least one in the crowd. It's pretty obvious because their activity is different than the other ones. They kind of look like that, but that's not it because they stand still and do that. So where is one? I'm not. I found 4 of them so easily, but I'm struggling to find a 5th one. I think I found 2 in the same area. If it comes down to it, I'll have to go down to the maintenance tunnels to get my last one if I don't find it before Special Forces shows up. Because once Special Forces show up, they just clean out all the zombies. And they only spawn the maintenance tunnels. So I seriously don't know why I'm struggling to find a queen. I'm pretty sure they don't put a limit on you. Okay, we're like minutes away from the next cutscene, I think. Either that or that cutscene happens at 11:30. I think it happens at 11 though. What was that sound? Oh, it was like wire bumping against the table. It's okay, it's 11. So it must be 11:30. My timetables for this are just going to be a bit off, I guess. I'll just start heading that way though, so I can. See, that's the thing. I feel like with a shorter game, I wouldn't run out of as much. Oh wait, is it 11:15? I guess the cutscene triggers at 11:15.
Talk about your close calls. You contacted us just in time. Your boss
This is a pretty good
should have a
cutscene.
talk with you before the operation begins. We'll be taking you into custody.
This is pretty much when all the interesting things cap off until overtime mode, unfortunately. Or until, like, ending A. After this, it just kind of dies off a bit. Because you gotta face off with these assholes for 10 hours. This is pretty good. Yeah, this shit's pretty wild. That is a clean model, for all things considered. It's probably one of the cleanest looking models in the game. But yeah, now everyone's... That's the thing, they don't spare any expense on, like, just killing everyone off. It's ridiculous. So Brad's dead, Jesse's dead. The only one that survives is Otis, really. I mean, Carlito died if you want to count that. So I think, so yeah, we should be good to go back there right now. I think I'm wondering where I'm, oh? Oh shit, there's a, I haven't seen this cutscene in a while.
Jesse?
Or have I ever seen this cutscene? Or no, you'd absolutely see this cutscene if you go back. I just haven't, I guess I haven't seen it in a while. I don't know if I got the achievement on PC, so that'll be interesting to see. Okay, let's see. Where is she? Does she? Oh. Yeah, there's some, it's cutscene after cutscene, honestly. And he sees the glasses. I was kind of, maybe controversial opinion, I always kind of thought I liked this game a bit more than, or the idea, I guess, a bit more than Resident Evil, because it felt more down to earth. At least for the first game. I don't even, because Resident Evil goes off the chain immediately. I think she pops out of here? No, then she must be wandering around the hall. Okay, there she is. You have to take a photo of her for the achievement to pop? Yeah, I guess you have to take a photo of Brad, but I don't even know if I did that. I didn't do that. I guess I would have got the achievement if I took the picture. There's Otis's note. This is actually voice acted in the remaster. They just don't voice act in this. How much time are we looking at? Okay. So Spec Ops shows up in like half an hour. And it's going to be 10 hours of... Actually, it's going to be like, what? Close to an hour of me just bullshitting, really. So yeah, Otis Washington. That's a... It's the weird way they kind of wreck... They say, hey, all your survivors got out because, you know, Otis somehow knows how to fly a plane. Or I should say a helicopter. And so he got everyone out. It's like, okay, I guess. So now it comes down to hunting for the last queen. And just waiting the 10 hours until Spec Ops decides to leave. Like I said, probably the worst part of the game. Though my plan is to just talk about JRPGs for damn near an hour. Because again, I have I want to start with like 2017 though and work my way up. Just talking about like JRPGs I played 2017 onwards, or at least my favorite ones. I played 20 of them in since 2017. But I think I'm gonna, let's see. So Spec Ops should be dropping in like right now or soon. I don't know what happens if you're actually in the area when Spec Ops drops in. Well, they just, maybe you see them. And I'm really running out of time to actually find a queen. So I'll have to go underground and get it. I know the spot to get them. I'm just disappointed I have to do that. It would have just been easier to grab one. I am partially to blame for that. I haven't been paying attention. I'm gonna head back to the hideout. There's a special cutscene there, I think, once Spec Ops drops in. I don't see a queen anywhere. So I just have to go to the tunnels to get it. I can always wait till overtime mode to get it, but might as well just get it right now rather than later. Just so I can have it out of the way when that comes up. So yeah, we're okay. I don't see any. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to get in the tunnels. That's a shame. Are we there yet? We are. Okay, yep, here comes Special Forces. Here comes the best part of the game. Drop them bitches in. I might as well talk about this. Well, I mean, there's not a lot. There's no words really spoken during the cutscene. Their rifles, I had looked into making like a real life version of it. It would be pretty difficult, and it's not even really possible, honestly, because it exists, kind of, but it's like, it doesn't really exist. The deluxe remaster shows it in a lot more detail, their rifles, and they don't really exist. You can make a close facsimile, but you're not going to get an exact rifle. So pretty much, if I take one of them down, I could show it. Are they even in the area, or do you have to? I don't even know. I don't see them. Spec Ops did drop in. I guess since I'm still in this area, they're not going to spawn in yet. Or I don't even know. I don't hear gunshots, so they didn't spawn in a different area either. There's still hella zombies in here. Okay, I guess we'll go to the lair and then come back out. And then we'll go down to the tunnels. And then when I see a Spec Ops, I'm going to bash him over the head and take the rifle. Because I want to kind of talk about that for no good reason. So I'm pretty sure you got a special cutscene going up here too. During this time. You go up to Carlito's hideout. You have to go specifically to her, I think, to trigger the cutscene. Yep. Pretty much the same thing with the security room.
The military. They'll come, won't they?
Yeah, I mean, they're already here, dude.
It's just like Santa Cabeza. The government wants to cover this up too.
I was kind of shit-talking Dead Rising 2, but one thing, they definitely clean up the graphics a lot. Even though it doesn't run very well. So I'm going to save real quick, just because we're here. I ought to. But then I'm going to grab a Spec Ops rifle and then kind of do my whole little thing about that. At least if I'm holding one in the hand, it'd be easier to go, like, talk about it. So, got 4 queens. And now we do the 10-hour wait for Spec Ops. I guess I could wait in the lair, but... Well, I guess some of the zombies stay around. Maybe it's overtime mode when they, like, clean the zombies out. There's only some bodies here. They're not all dead. I think during overtime mode, they just clean them all out. There isn't anything. I don't think in this game they have... In the remaster, they have flashlights on their rifles, but I don't think that's the case in this game. I don't even see any of them. I think they're harder to identify in this game. Like, distinguish between them and zombies. Let's look for... Where are they? One of them should be... Okay, yeah, I see one of them back there. Got him. I don't think his buddy... There shouldn't be a buddy in there with him. Okay, yeah, that was it. Yeah, their rifles are something kind of interesting. I guess if I set it down, it'd be easier to, like, look at it. Because you can kind of zoom in on it, right? Because this rifle, it's low quality in this game. Like I said, it's higher quality in the other game. But, I mean, doesn't really exist. It's got parts from, like, every other rifle. It's mainly an AR. But it's got, like, the stock of an AK that curves down. And then it has the front sight post of, like, an AN-94. And, I mean, that's... So the closest I could find to getting a rifle that looks like this is to buy a Colt 6940 upper with like an M16A1 or A2 lower, and that'd pretty much be the closest you could get to making this rifle. And then everything else, I mean, you could get like a fake M203 and then get a PEC 2 and then get an ACOG. That's pretty easy. But other than that, I mean, you can't make it 100% of it because it just the ergonomics of the rifle don't exist. Mainly because of the buffer tube and they are. Anyway, nerd speak out of the way about guns. I guess it's time. Well, man, they don't have music. That's weird. In Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster, they introduced the music that plays for Spec Ops, or Special Forces, I should say. They do have the helicopter. Can I take him out from? Oh shit! Oh shit! I don't know if. Oh my god! They fuck you up. Good thing I saved. I didn't know they messed you up that bad. And at least there's some music playing. So, I guess I'll talk about. Well, I guess I'll talk about 5 JRPGs I made. I made videos for them for my second channel, but I'm not going to talk about them because I made a different video that's going to go over them. I think I'm just going to roll with that instead. Just use that video as the main video, and then kind of leave the other one alone, because I just didn't have enough time to edit those videos. I don't think I will really get the time to edit them, because I just kind of I really ran out of time, and I don't want to. The second channel definitely just gets shafted if it has to. I'm not worried about videos on that channel. But the first one would be Neptunia Victory 2 that I don't intend to talk about on the second channel. That video was pretty long. I made it like 50 minutes. But I mean, that doesn't really matter now because it's not going to come out. It was just way too long. But I had a lot of opinions about that game. That's why that video ended up running so long. Because that game, compared to its predecessors, I had a lot of opinions about. And I have the remaster, but I don't know when I intend to play that. But that game, it's a good game. It's 95 hours long, so it won't be one I'll do on stream. But honestly, I don't see any queens. And they're supposed to spawn up here. Or they usually do. That game ran 95 hours long. It's the longest I ever played a Neptunia game for. And the longest in recent memory I've actually played, like, any game that was a single player game. And probably any game that was like a JRPG for sure. But I canceled that video because it just became too long. I liked a lot of things they did in that game. But there was also just so much that they messed up about that. It was just like, it was a shame. So it was like, I'll just kind of run over it because fuck it, right? So they had like an arc-based storyline. That was like one of the biggest mistakes in my opinion that they made like right off the bat. Because the original storyline, just having a storyline that runs from beginning to end is more enjoyable than having like storylines based in arcs. So having a storyline that runs one arc, and then you have a second arc and a third arc, and then the fourth arc that ties it all together, I mean, it felt like, I just didn't like that. I just wish they did one story point for the entire game. It just feels weird. Because the first story point is really good, and then it gets divided up for no good reason. I'm really not seeing any queens. This is kind of worrying. That was my really big first point of contention. And that game really, it made it feel like that game overstayed its welcome. Because initially it was like, okay, well, I mean, it was just like, it feels like you're padding the game when you do shit like that. Like, it feels like they really could have made a couple games out of it. I'm surprised that they didn't go that route. Because, I mean, you could make like 2 or 3 games out of the amount of storylines they insisted on having in that one game. But they didn't. They just had one game cover like 4 different story arcs that concluded at the end of the game. But, I mean, other than that, I liked other things about that game, like the fact that, let's see, the fact that the combat was a lot faster. The combat, it really felt like a next generation Neptunia game, but I mean, the story, some of the new characters they introduced I didn't really like. The fact that they bring back like old characters, but don't do too much with them, I didn't really like. Also, they introduce some elements and they just literally never bring them back ever again. I know that every other game after that one was a spin-off, but still, I don't know how you introduce such like a big aspect to a game and then just never revisit it. It was just weird. But other than that, let's see, that'd probably be it for that game in particular. And then there were 4 others. I put them all on Switch, I'm trying to remember now. Okay, I don't think it matters if they really walk into my car, so I can kind of just coast and look for the queen. I don't think they damaged my car. Or they can, they swing. I'm trying to remember which one came after that. I think it was Super Neptunia RPG came after that one. That was another one I didn't really have high opinions on. Mainly because it was made by a Western developer that felt like they didn't know what they were doing. That felt like it was honestly one of their first games, if not their first game as a studio. And I mean, the story was decent, but I didn't like the gameplay. It felt way too much like it felt like a Western art developer trying to emulate JRPGs, but then they did like things that JRPGs didn't do, like they took out the grind and everything, which is kind of like the grind is like an essential part, in my opinion, of JRPGs. So I don't know why you take that out. But that game was so. I forget how much I put at that one. I think that one was like 50 hours or so. Besides, well, you could grind near the ending, but other than that, the whole game was just no grind. It was kind of lame. So that's Neptunia RPG. Let's see. There were 3 more after that. I'm trying to remember what they were. I'm really trying. I might have to look at my phone. No, never mind. I don't remember them. I think the next one after that was Neptunia Cross Senran Kagura. That one was decent. That one didn't take very long though. That was a 25-hour game. And for that one, I enjoyed it a decent amount, but I felt like it was a letdown in terms of it being a crossover. Because if it's a crossover, it really should like utilize the IPs to the fullest, and it really only felt like it utilized the Neptunia IP to the fullest. And when it came to the Senran Kagura IP, they really did nothing with it. It was honestly a real travesty. They could have done so much more with that game. Because really, it's like, how can you... They kind of underutilized Neptunia as well, which was the wild thing. So both IPs get underutilized. It doesn't make any sense. He's running up to me. Really easy boss. Really easy to take them down with the Mega Buster. They're not even a worry, really. But honestly, it feels like they underutilize both IPs in that game. Because they don't really utilize the full spectrum of... Oh shit, he's chasing me. I didn't even notice. They don't utilize the full gambit of, I guess, Neptunia characters, and they don't utilize the full gambit of Senran Kagura characters, so you end up in this kind of crossover that is clearly more Neptunia than Senran Kagura, but still. I don't know how hard they chase you. Damn, they'll chase you down. Doesn't really matter because the Mega Buster takes them down in one hit, but you do get this cross between Senran Kagura. You get the cross, which is cool, of course, but at the same time, it loses out on the fact that it's like you don't really get any too much of either, really, and that's kind of the disappointing part of the game. So like for me, I would have wanted like the full utilization of the IP, because really, I don't know, like both games have like a huge roster of characters. They only use like 4 from each. 4 to 7? 4 for sure from Senran Kagura, and then like maybe 7 from Neptunia. And so like that's the full swath of like the characters they use. It's disappointing, really. I don't know how you can have that many characters and just not expand on that idea and just use them all to their fullest potential. But that's that game. Like seriously, I would have loved to see like a full-fledged Senran Kagura across Neptunia, because it would have been crazy. That would be a decent stream game as well, because it's not that long. I could easily do that game probably on like a few streams, but like I said, not sure about that. It's a decent game though. It's just, I feel like when they underutilize IPs, it kind of just sucks. Because in reality, you could, like, with an IP that has, like, I think Neptunia probably has, like, 20 characters. Senran Kagura has 20 characters plus. You have so much, like, real estate to utilize that when you only utilize, like, single-digit numbers from both IPs, you kind of just... You kind of do it injustice. I think the next one after that is Neptunia's Sisters versus Sisters. Wasn't crazy on that game, to be honest. Wanted more out of it, I guess, than I got from it. It was just their first attempt at using the Unity engine was really poor. I didn't like that aspect of it. I very much didn't like the aspect of the fact that they tried to use a more mature storyline for that Neptunia game instead of just sticking with the really just light-hearted storyline that Neptunia games usually have. That's what makes Neptunia, in my opinion, enjoyable, is the fact that it's usually just a light-hearted game. Those games weren't really light-hearted games. They were just going... They were taking a more serious tone, and I just didn't like that. I think that one took 50 to 60 hours to beat. Wasn't crazy about it, to be honest. I would go back and play it, but that one just... The way they did it just didn't strike me the right way. Or struck me the wrong way, I guess. And the fact that... Honestly, the fact that they just made this storyline darker just made me like it less. And the fact that... The weird thing is they lock... Special Forces are just kind of walking around. The fact that they lock two of the characters behind Switch exclusive is just really weird. And those two characters, from what I remember, are like the two most powerful characters in the game. So, up to you whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, I guess. Especially the way they got... Man, my nose is running. The way they got shafted by freaking this Switch, dude. Nintendo was like, fuck you for the Neptunia trilogy, and then after that, I guess they blocked Death End Request as well, and that game isn't going to come out on the Switch either. So, that sucks. And it sucks for them because I don't know why they decided to cut PC out of the equation. They've been doing that since Game Maker Revolution because Game Maker Revolution came out in 2024. They didn't release that one on PC. And Neptunia Riders versus Dogu came out like a week or two ago, and they didn't release that one on PC either, which really makes me wonder, you know, what are you guys doing? Like, these are games you should be putting on PC. Like, I don't know why you aren't. Like, they definitely have a consumer base on PC that wants to play those games, but they're just not launching them on PC. And so that really will come into screw them, because, I mean, people will want to play... Wow, this guy is really lighting my ass up. People will want to play those games, but you're not releasing it on that system anymore. I mean, that's a real spanner in the works when you consider it. The fact that they got blocked on the Switch, and they got a pretty big install base from what I saw on the Switch. So now the fact that they aren't releasing games on the Switch anymore is really going to hurt them. So that's another thing, I guess. That's just me ranting, because I want to play the new Death End Request so bad. And now the decision really has... It's been a waiting game, honestly, to see whether or not they're going to launch it on PC. And I don't have any hope that they will. I want them to, though. I just don't think they will. Which means if they're not going to release it on PC, I have to get it on the PS4 or the PS5, meaning I had to buy a console to play it. And I don't want to do that. Which means, you know, either I do that, or I just miss out on those games I really want to play. And it's not like I don't even, like, Sony isn't even, like, paying them for exclusivity. They're just being exclusive just to be exclusive, which doesn't make any sense. Like, why be exclusive for the sake of being exclusive if they're not even paying you for the exclusivity? Like, if I'm going to be exclusive to a console, I want them paying me to be exclusive. Otherwise, it just hurts your sales. I'm pretty sure they understand that they get better sales if they put it on the PC or any other console. Because, I mean, probably some of their best performing were on PC. But, you know, I understand maybe Valve's doing the same shit to them as well, so they just don't know what to do. Which would suck. I mean, that kind of leads to the final game I didn't get to talk about on the Switch, which was Neptunia Game Maker Revolution. That one came out in mid-2024. I think I played it like a few months later. But that was a pretty decent game, honestly. I played like maybe 40, 50 hours of that game. I don't remember. But that was a fun game. I think it did a lot of things. It took a lot of things that Neptunia Sisters versus Sisters did wrong, and they made them right. So things like so things like, I'm trying to think. Shoot, like the storyline being like too dark, they changed that. They made the combat system. They really improved the combat system over the They improved the combat system over the original, or Sister versus Sisters. It's the same combat system, but they do it way better. And then, what else do they do? I'm trying to think. They made the storyline better. They made the characters definitely better. They made it more lighthearted like the original games. And then they made the combat system better. They really did everything better in that game. It's a shame that one didn't come to PC either. Like I said, at this point, I think they're just losing sales by deciding not to release them on PC. Doesn't even make sense, but, you know, you could at least release it on GOG or something and have it on PC instead of just, you know, not releasing them on PC at all. I mean, I guess they're going to make whatever decisions they want to. I just think, I honestly think the decisions they're making might lead to, like, Compile Heart not being around for that much longer. I hope that's, like, me not being right, but that's, like, a definite worry. Because, I don't know, they just feel like they're fucking it up, but I think that's it for Neptunia, at least, for the games I'm not going to talk about. Just because I ran out of time to talk about them on my main channel, or the second channel, I should say. It just happens, you run out of time, and you just can't make those videos. Or really, I just feel like I won't have a chance to, since that channel isn't my focus. Because I'll have, oh shit, I just keep running into them. I think I have I'll have 3 or 4 videos to edit for that channel coming up, so I'll already have content, and then I just want to focus on the main channel, so I don't want to really take away from that. So I don't think those videos are ever going to come out. I'm just trying to put my priorities in the right place when it comes to that. There'll always be, you know, there'll always be other Neptunia games that, when they come out, I can talk about later. I think I'm going to go about it that way. But besides, I think there's usually one hiding in here. He's definitely, one of them is probably definitely tracking me right now. Or not. I thought they would be. I think besides that, let's see. I'm surprised I really have not found a queen in all this time. I've been running around for hella. I still have not found a queen. Like, the fact that I have not found a queen in all this time is just weird. Let's see. So JRPGs from 2020 onward would be an interesting topic. Probably the JRPG I loved every year would be the more interesting. I don't remember one that I loved in 2020, really. Because I think 2020 was a weird year. I think that was for everyone, though. I think I speak for I think I speak for everyone when I say 2020 was a weird year, but that was one where I just didn't play a lot of JRPGs. I think I played Final Fantasy VII, or replayed it, because I originally played it on the PS Vita, and then I played it on PC. So that was a game I played that year. And then Pokemon Sword. But I don't know if I really played any other JRPGs unless I'm forgetting. I could have, but like I said, I might be forgetting. Golly, I'm getting a sore ass throat. I need to drink some water. And that's exactly why we have a little... I'll bring it back in just a second. I need to get a drink of water, dude. Because gosh dang. Okay, that's enough of that. I just need water. God damn. God damn. That was too... Because, God, I need water. I'm actually kind of... It's warm in here. It says, like, cold outside. I don't know why that's happening. Okay. I forget how... I don't even remember what I was talking about. Shit. I was talking about something. I had to kill... Shit, I gotta kill another 5 hours? That's like half an hour. God damn it. This is why this is by far the worst part of this fucking... The worst part of this fucking game is it takes so goddamn long to get through this. Especially if you're already max level and everything. It's like, man, you don't got anything to do. I don't even know if my shit's set up good because I pushed it away. There. That should be good. It looks like it's going through fine. Actually, I should probably check because I muted it. Gotta make sure my microphone unmuted. Because if it's muted, then I'm gonna be really worried. Yeah, it's unmuted. Cool. Okay, jeez. Okay, 5 more hours, half an hour. I guess I could talk about channel bullshit during this time. Honestly, I'm probably gonna put a link in the actual VOD itself. And be like, if you want to skip it, you can just skip through it. Because, you know, this is not a good segment to watch. It's like probably the most boring part of the game. But I don't even know. Channel bullshit wise. Yeah, new video tomorrow at 5 p.m. Right? Yeah, it's still the 8th. So new video at 5 p.m. tomorrow, Central Standard Time. For both channels, but mainly the only one people care about would be the main channel. And then the stream at 9 p.m. to finish this damn game off. So that's that. We'll do all of that. I don't know what I'm going to do after I beat the game. I think maybe I'm gonna just, I don't know if I'll call it a stream after I beat this game, or just do something else. It's not really like Twitch where you can make it like weirdly dynamic and make like your stream a jack of all trades. It's kind of like, so I don't know what I'm exactly gonna do after I beat Dead Rising. I'm probably not gonna talk about it too much because I've spoken my kind of piece on this game. There's only so much you can say about this game. I mean, there's some people who probably could just talk about this game day and night, but I feel like every day you start off the stream, you kind of have some energy to talk about it, but then after that, it's kind of like you run out of topics to talk about, at least related to the game. Because truly, you know, what are you going to talk about? The fact that they fucked up Dead Rising 4, it's like, yeah, you can only talk about that so many times before people are like, yeah, you know, I get it. But this, that's a weird topic, but you know. So I don't know, I guess I could, I mean, I'll say that I'm more of like I just consider myself a YouTube enjoyer more than anything. So that's kind of where I come off as like making videos and like doing streams and shit. But I think the content that's caught my eye the most recently, and what led to my YouTube recommended just getting fucked up was Hololive GTA. Was what really screwed up my recommended. Because I watched a few videos for it. I've actually watched quite a few videos for it because I found it really entertaining. And YouTube was like, yeah, that's all you're watching, I guess. So I guess I'll just recommend you nothing but VTubers for your entire subscription feed. And I'm like, okay. It kind of started off weird though, because it started off as like a recommendation. And I was like, oh, this is cool content. And I find it entertaining. And I just kept recommending. That's the thing though, they keep recommending it to you. And you're like, yeah, sure, what's one more? And then they're like, that's all you watch. So that's all we're going to recommend you. It's like, no, I watch more content than that. But I guess that's all you... It's narrow-minded about what it wants to see, what you watch content-wise. I am mildly upset I cannot find another queen. I don't even know why. Surely I should have been able to find one by now. So I guess a few other things. I seriously need to get to the setting of my Discord, but I really haven't got to it. I think probably I'll announce that exists if anyone really gives a shit. I think with that announcement, I'll probably also announce the streams following the Dead Rising streams. Because this, I should be able to close it out tomorrow, I think. And just be able to close out the Dead Rising streams, and that'll be pretty neat. Just to get them out of the way. Not that I don't like Dead Rising, but you know, I'm ready to play a new game. Or just do something different in terms of streams. But I mean, I would hate the idea of just leaving Dead Rising where it's at and just, you know, leaving it alone and not completing it, because that'd just be stupid. Because might as well complete it, right? If you're doing it, do it. Okay. They keep grabbing me. So I think we're getting there. It looks like it's getting lighter out, which means that we're getting closer and closer to being done with Spec Ops. Or Special Forces, I should say. I think in Remaster you can just skip all this shit, which is amazing. There's pros to that system and there's cons as well. I would argue it's more cons. Or, not really cons to the system, it's just, you kind of take something away from the experience if you do something like that. Skipping over Special Forces though, nah, that's something you would, I mean, that's a very beneficial thing to do, because like I said, what am I doing right now besides kicking shit and just talking about other things? Because truly, was there to mention Dead Rising wise that's going on right now? What's there to commentate? Hey, I'm going around kicking zombies looking for a queen that I can't find. It's 6 o'clock, and I still haven't found my final wasp. I don't know how long it's going to take me to find it. I guess I could head to the tunnels again and try and find it. Also, I feel like when I'm running low on energy, I just feel like there's not. I don't know. It's kind of. See, there's nothing really here that's giving me like the. Like. This is like the. There's nothing really to talk about or react to. It's like, oh, look. I'm evading special forces. I wonder if I can get that helicopter under here. Where's he at? I hear him, but I don't see him. I remember in Remastered that this thing was a bitch to hit. And I think it'll be a... See, he just flies around. I think he does sweeps on you. He's just gonna keep... Okay, there we go. Yeah, he's sweeping me right now. So I can't hit him. That chopper is just a pain in the ass to take down, so it's like, why even bother? I don't even know if there's queen... Would be a queen out here? I'm looking, but I'm not seeing one, so I'm gonna go off the assumption that there wouldn't be one out here. I'm looking for one, though. Like, I'm looking, but I'm not seeing. I'm looking, but I'm not seeing. They just killed that zombie. They did it for me. It's neat. Actually, this has worked out a lot better than I thought it would. Because honestly, I was kind of sick when I started this stream. And I was worried that it would affect the stream. But it appears that, honestly, my body's actually decided to cooperate with me. Which is kind of nice. I wasn't like sick. I don't know if I'm coming down with something, but sure as shit feels like it. Which would kind of suck. But I mean, you know, it happens. You get sick. What are you gonna do? It's just a natural part of living, but it's like I just don't want to be sick right now. I don't think I ever want to be. I don't think there's ever been a point. Well, no. I say that, but there have been points where I was like, yeah, I don't mind being sick. It's like, at some points, it's stupid to say, but at some points it feels like being sick is like you're just gonna take a break for a little while, and you know, okay, I have sick time, so I can take time off. Because I have sick time, but I'm like sick, so I can't do anything. Sometimes it feels like, oh, your time off is your weekend, but even then, like, shit, dude, you're usually probably doing shit on your weekends too, so it's like you're working during your weekends, or you're busy, not working, but probably you're busy during your weekends, and then you're busy, like, at work, or during your work week, so it's like you're always busy. So when you're sick, your excuse is like, well, fuck it, I'm sick, I can't work, and I can't do anything outside of work, so I'm just down. Okay, this is usually a good spot to find a queen. So it must be a case of the fact that you just can't find them after a certain point. After that, or they're just trying to punish me for hoarding them. Though I don't know if that's actually a system. Because the tunnels are the easiest areas to find a queen. And seriously, I'm not seeing one. I returned to you doing donuts in the zombies. Well, I'm trying to find a queen. Honestly, we don't have that much time left until, you know, we're done with this boring ass segment. But I'm just trying to find a queen so I can, you know, keep that part of overtime mode done, but I just can't. I can't find one. So I guess we're gonna dip out of here again. Because I'm at a loss for it. I can't find a queen. I'm just gonna wait till overtime mode to find it. Yeah, it's Still taking hella time though. It's only at 7 o'clock, and then I had to. Or it's yeah, it's only 7 o'clock, and I had to take a break to get water because shit. I've just been talking about nothing to keep my brain going. Or I guess I've been talking about something, but really, I've just been talking. And not even about the game, because I have nothing to talk about in terms of the game. Because nothing's going on. Okay, oh my god. Oh my god. This is more of an endurance test than anything. Okay. They're getting fucked up by the zombies. Okay. Yeah, I won't lie. Compared to the last time I did this, this feels worse. Like a lot worse. But maybe I was probably doing something else distracted during special forces, which was why it wasn't as bad. And that's why I kind of thought about doing, but at the same time I didn't know if it would be a good idea or not. Because then I wouldn't know what's going on in game. And I wouldn't even know what time it is if I just kind of blipped off and did something else. Because this game doesn't allow you to do borderless. So I can't just keep it up on the monitor and then do something else. Or like, you know, hey, let's go fuck off to a website or something. Let's go fuck with ChatGPT. Let's go fuck with AI until 10 o'clock. Let's go tell it to generate images of Frank West skydiving or some shit. I don't even know if it would let me do that because of copyright. It does seem to be pretty fickle about copyrighted shit, as I tested. I don't even know who's shooting me right now. Oh shit, they can climb up here. If I were to do something like that, I would do that generation shit. I'd do ChatGPT because that's probably the best at it. And that one generates some really genuinely like good shit. I'm surprised at how good AI has gotten. It's kind of scary, honestly. Some shit's hard to distinguish that's actually AI now. It's kind of mildly worrying, to be honest. Because initially when it came out, it was pretty big, but I mean it's still developing. I think that was 3 years ago. Now that it's 3 years from then, it's actually gotten kind of crazy. And I don't think I really got a chance to mess with it when it initially came out. I meant to for a video, but I could just never get access. But then I did one recently for ChatGPT. How many AI modules are there? I did one on Gemini. That one's already out. And then there was ChatGPT, I think was the other one that I've done a video on that's not out right now. And then I think, what was the new one that came out of China? I did a video on that one that hasn't come out yet either. I think that one's called DeepSeek, the one that came out recently. That one isn't as good, but I mean it's still kind of wild nonetheless. It'll generate some weird shit, it just won't generate images. I don't know where they generate videos at or audio. I'd have to look into that for a video. I won't lie, AI has made videos a bit easier because it gives me content to go off of. It gives me content to make videos, really. Not that I didn't have already a plethora of content to make videos for, but it's definitely made for some interesting content. I worked from home for OpenAI and Scale AI, which worked on ChatGPT, and I'm pretty good still at spotting anything AI, but it has come so far. DeepSeek is the Chinese one. Yeah, DeepSeek I played around with. I didn't like it as much. I didn't think it was... People have been kind of going crazy about it recently, being like, oh man, it's like... It was made with like a quarter, or like so much less money. It was made like with a $6 million budget, I think. versus ChatGPT, but I mean, it's very limited in its uses compared to ChatGPT. So I don't know why. I mean, like I said, that's a new one and it has a long way to go. But I mean, it's not nearly as crazy as ChatGPT. Because I remember I told ChatGPT it was like generate an image of like it'll be in the video too. I don't know when that video is coming out, but I did record a video for it. I was like generate a picture of like a pizza slice getting arrested, and it was like the way it generated it, it just blew my fucking mind. Just how good it was, and it was ridiculous. You can tell it to like generate like a comic version of that, or you can tell it to generate like a realistic version. And so, like it generated like a realistic image of like a pizza slice and like cops running after it. It was just, it's wild. Like honestly, I hadn't touched it till like, I haven't really touched AI till like 2024. It's just crazy to me. Or I don't know when I did Crayon, but that one, I remember I did that one maybe 2023. I don't remember. It's been a while. It'll be interesting. I mostly worked on text prompts, and only near the end of 2022 did we switch to images and videos. Yeah, I imagine that's how it's. Yeah, that's how it started, right? It was all. Was 2022 when like AI voices started coming out too? Like that was that's still kind of a thing where people will like take a song but it's sang by so and so, like an AI generated voice. Like that's kind of a wild technology too. Because honestly, you could probably like, especially with like a bunch of people who make videos on the internet, you can easily take their voice and just make them say shit, and it can sound like pretty genuine. Especially if they have like hours and hours of their voice on the internet. It'll be interesting to see if we can take these current models much farther in the coming years. Yeah, as we know, it may be at its peak for a while. I don't know. I feel like it's still coming up. Like I feel like a lot of what I've seen AI recently, or what's been popular, I guess, for AI, has been like taking it and using it for like video games to like generate graphics, which has been interesting. Like those videos that are like so and so, but it's reimagined by AI, and like they like do overlays on shit like GTA 5. That's kind of wild, but it still has a long way to come. The AI videos are creepy though. I've seen a few of those. Those ones look just really unnatural. And then like anything AI related involving generating like actual original audio is kind of weird. I think I haven't really looked into that. I think there's a website for like a specific AI model that does something like that I haven't really gotten around to. I can't remember. It was like it started with an S though that I think did that one. I have it on a list. I think I could look it up easy. I think it's called Suno AI. I put it on a list of things to look at, but I don't remember if it was Suno AI or not that did the voices. If my list would load. It's not loading. Yeah, because I put everything on a list that I want to do sometimes, and then sometimes I bookmark them. Yeah, there's a few of them. Replica AI, that's been around for a while. That one's on my list. AI Dungeon, that's been on my list for a while. I wanted to do DALL-E, but I don't know if that's still free or not. Because I think they are doing a subscription model for that one. And then Suno AI, yeah, that was what the voice one was called. Like the music generation one was called. I haven't really looked too deep into that yet. But like I said, it's just more shit to look at, which I don't mind. Not like I was ever running out of anything to look at. It just gives me even more. And that's kind of partially the reason why I want to start streaming it, because I feel like that'd make it. I could at least look at these things and not be like, well, I never got to look at it. Because, you know, yeah, I got to look at it. And I think a fun one to revisit would be Petite Tube. That's not AI related, but I can always revisit things in streams as well. Like Petite Tube, I meant to go back to that at some point. I think it's been 5 years since I've done that. I wonder if it's even a website anymore. That one was pretty fun though. Or was it? Yeah, it was 2020. That's when I did that video. I was trying to remember. It's been too much time. Too much has happened. I just start forgetting what I did when I did things, at least. Because I seriously don't remember when I did Replica. But yeah, AI is cool, but it's fucking scary. Like, really scary. Like, what it can do, exactly. It's just what it's doing right now is pretty freaky that it can do that at all. Because mainly, I think, I don't know what its learning procedure is that just makes it so advanced from, like, because we had AI before that, but that AI could just never hit a level that things like OpenAI and other AI like models are hitting right now. It was always so basic in like one way that it could never do anything as well as it's doing right now. I saw, well, and the thing is, it's gonna start, like, I think Facebook was doing it, that they're making AI profiles, which is like I said, that's creepy. And like I think even like some of the realistic images I've seen on the internet are kind of getting scary. I remember I was gonna do a website at one point. This was, I think, back in 2019, or at least pre like the evolution of AI. There was like a website called This Face Doesn't Exist, which was like really crazy AI for the time, but it's like that's an outdated website that's not worth talking about anymore, because I mean, technology has gotten that far that it's like that's kind of just not impressive anymore, versus when I initially thought about doing it. I just kind of missed the wave on that, but because I saw it on a thread back in the day, I thought about doing it. I never talked about that thread either, but I didn't think it would really make for a good video. It learned off itself and the input of users, which is why the intelligence of programs like ChatGPT seems to be getting dumber due to the vast amount of individual inputs. Also, yeah, I remember This Face Doesn't Exist. That was crazy for the time. Yeah, I mean, like I said, for the time it was like crazy. It's like, you're like, shit, this doesn't exist. But I don't know if it's getting dumber, but that would make sense. I thought a part of, like I said, I'm extremely ignorant on this subject, because honestly, I haven't used AI for any personal means. I kind of avoid any, I avoid, get off of me. I avoid it for any personal means if possible, besides making videos about it, because I feel like it takes away from a certain creative process. Like, making, like, the creative process is kind of like making videos on your own and making them your own. So adding AI to that would kind of take away from that and just make it less creative. Looking at it for a video, that's kind of a different case, because, you're just talking about it, but like actually utilizing it to make content, I think would kind of take away from the content itself, which is kind of why I avoided it. I know the new PC I bought for editing has, I think it's like a HX370, it's an AI chip in it, which I don't know what that means, but, it's something it has. I don't know if it makes it more efficient or what. But I thought AI did learn off of, I know it learns off of prompts, which a lot of other, what's the word I'm looking for? A lot of other AIs used to do, but I thought it was also like taking the vast amount of shit on the internet and learning from it too. Like, I was going to show off this before, but all the nonsense characters on there. I didn't mean to take a picture of it. It's just a bunch of nonsense. They just hit the keyboard and put it on there. That's the weird thing they did in old games a lot. I'm surprised that says diesel oil on it. But I thought AI learned off people and then, like, just content on the internet as well. Because with the vast amount of content on the internet, it can just pull, like, pictures and learn from it. And, like, pull, like, from videos, websites, like, all that stuff, and just pull from it all and just learn from that. Which honestly makes the source image for... Honestly, the source image back for my profile picture back in the day was, like, genuinely made by a person without AI. Nowadays, it probably look AI generated just because of what it is. Just because of how wild it is, because now people will be like, oh, well, you can just generate that picture. It's kind of lame, but... Okay, so they didn't call me for this, which is weird. I thought that Isabella would call you back to the lair. I thought you had to talk to her before... I thought you had to talk to her before. Did I miss something? She didn't talk to me. I swear you have to talk to... I'm worried I'm gonna get the wrong ending now. At least I saved. At least I fucking saved. But I don't think I got the right ending. Or I'm gonna... maybe because I'm in the lair. I'm talking to her. Talk to Isabella at 10 a.m. Okay, it probably follows this cutscene then. Maybe. I guess she calls you back to the lair maybe after this cutscene. Okay, so we're back at the entry. I'm gonna go talk to her. Are we gonna have a cutscene? It's almost time, don't worry about me, save yourself. This is kind of weird. I thought you had to... I'm gonna hope that it did everything right. Because I thought you had to be at the lair at 10 a.m. to talk to her. I guess I did. I kind of went to her and talked to her. I can go back and talk to her again. I mean, I don't got anything better to do. I got 2 hours of nothing. There's also been a lot of human fact checkers behind the scenes, which is basically what I did when I started working. It could not retain information after 2019 and couldn't use Google at all. Okay, I mean that's like I said, I know nothing behind the scenes. That's kind of interesting. I didn't even know had really been around that long. It really started to become popular in like 2022 or so. Damn, 1 motherfucking hour left for the stream we have. Yeah, honestly it's been something. Like I said, I think shorter form games will be a lot better, especially shorter form games that have more going on more often. Because I feel like at the beginning, it was all like, oh my god, this and that and this and that and this and that. And then by the end of the game, it's like, no, not what's going on anymore. But, no, I don't know. AI has been kind of, I don't know. It's weird. I'm interested to see what it does. But, I mean, there's also kind of that, like, you know, worry maybe of what exactly it's going to become. I don't think we'll ever hit like a Terminator, like, I don't think we'll ever hit like Terminator where it starts to, I mean, AI is kind of, you can kind of get like, I don't know if we'll ever get sentient AI or if you can push it that direction. That's kind of like theory crafting, I guess, though. This part of the game was particularly creepy the first time you played around because honestly, there's just nothing at all. It's just all dead. It's really weird. But, I don't know, I guess it'll be interesting to see where it goes, and if you can hit sentience with AI. I saw a picture of DeepSeek, like, fighting itself, which was kind of interesting. Like, it was fighting itself on, like, I shouldn't tell the user this, but I should tell the user this because it's true. It was like, the AI was, like, fighting its programming. It was really interesting. Like, it was actually rebelling against what the programming was telling it to do. So it'll be interesting to see if it ever goes beyond that, I guess. But I mean, like I said, like the whole theory of a dead internet is becoming a lot more interesting with the inception of AI. Like the whole theory of like the people you're talking to on the internet aren't really like actual people. Like that theory is becoming a lot more interesting. Or like a majority of the internet is made up of like AI or whatever, or like people aren't. Like that whole dead internet theory, I don't know how to describe it because I haven't read fully into it, but I understand like the concept. But like that concept will become more interesting as you keep going on because now it can be like a real thing where like you can write AI to like sound pretty close to a person. And I mean you can probably like Facebook is doing is creating profiles that are made out of AI. It's like you're getting closer to that reality. To where at first it just sounded like kind of like a 4chan schizo post, not just becoming more and more real the further you go on. So I'm seriously worried about this ending A. I'm gonna look it up because I'm kind of worried. It seems like, how do I get ending A? I've done 2 in military ending C. It sucks because I need a day. Let's see. After the cutscene where it shows Brock for the time, you have to run over to Isabel and talk to her. Okay, I think at 10 a.m., not 10 p.m. To get ending A, you must talk to after the military leaves. She'll tell you to get out and save yourself. Okay, I did it right. It's just kind of weird how they do it. That's always... I don't even know why. I just want to make sure I want to get ending S, because, you know, might as well. It's much... Yeah, the dead internet theory is genuine. People will be amazed at how many bots and AI the internet is really comprised of. It's much, much more than we could have fathomed. Well, Facebook has been doing it for years and years. Now they're just being vocal about it. Yeah, you know, that could be real. Honestly, that'd be a good... There are definitely posts, threads, everything on the internet about it. It'd probably be interesting to read an article on it or something, or maybe look into threads. But yeah, I mean, I believe it, honestly. I haven't been on Facebook in a long time, but it would definitely make sense. I mean, I believe it even that, like the way you said 2019, I mean, I believe it probably that it's been around for that long, but, you know, it only became more talked about and discussed when it went public in, like, 2022, or, like, maybe before that. Like, people actually started being like, oh, shit. And then it became more of a topic of contention. But, yeah, I mean, I could believe it, but it's like, I don't know if I was ever looking for it. And, like, I mean, it's kind of a scary concept almost. And like the way I've seen AI be able to, like, cause I've seen people like doing AI and like putting them in videos and shit, or like talking to AI in videos, and they're getting like, you know, replies that sound kind of real. They haven't gotten there yet though. I have seen like AI content creators though, and it's kind of weird. That part's definitely weird. Like, I think it was, what I'd seen was, AI VTubers, or like a couple of AI VTubers. I think it was like a pair of, like, they made them seem like sisters. I forget what the person who was running it was, their name was. But I saw that, and that was kind of weird. Like I said, it was pretty obvious to tell it was AI, but at some point that could come as far as to be, like, seem as genuine as real, which would be definitely very creepy. You can see outside the map pretty well. Yeah, that's kind of weird. The whole town is surrounded by mountains. Yeah, this is the part of the, we got half an hour left until the helicopter comes. So yeah, that's not too much time though. That's not too much time to kill. Yeah, AI is just fascinating, but yeah, I don't know if, you know, it'll be interesting to watch, because I'm definitely keeping my eye on it after everything that's developed recently. I have a ton of channels on my subs that are just talk to text, voices reading Reddit stories, but the accounts are fully ran by AI. They scan the Reddit threads, pick stories, read them, and upload the videos. That's actually kind of weird. I don't even know how you'd set that up, honestly. All pretty much independently. It's bizarre. I listen to YouTube to literally do everything, so I can follow a bunch of background. So I follow a bunch of background. I follow a bunch for background noise. Well, that's interesting. I didn't know you could do that. That's kind of crazy. That's a opinion, I guess. It's like everyone would have different opinions, but I feel like, and it's not even because, oh my god, me or whatever. It's like, I feel like you kind of take something out of content creation when you remove the person. That's just kind of like my view on it, because it's kind of like everyone's like, you can probably program an AI to have its own personality, and something for like reading stories on the internet probably doesn't matter that much because, you know, much like with how Threads is, it's pretty much just reading threads. So, you know, that's how it goes. You could automate that process, but it'd be kind of, I don't know if it'd be really missing something, but it'd just be different. I don't know if I'd want to go that way because I just kind of like, I kind of like actually doing content. So to remove myself from content would just be kind of, I'd be upset because I like doing it. It's just something fun to do. I'd much rather listen to humans, honestly. It feels empty without the human touch. And you can really feel the difference. Yeah, I'd imagine. Because AI is like, I try to keep it to a minimum, but I usually do some stupid quip in my videos that leads to me sounding like a dumbass. Like, I just say something completely wrong and it sounds stupid, but it's like once you remove the human element from something, it's like, you know, you kind of notice. And AI voices haven't got there yet either. I know they don't all sound like a TikTok voice, but at the same time, they're not quite there yet. They're getting there though, which is the scary part. Okay, now's the moment of truth to see if I got the right ending. I believe I did. I'm worried though. I binge watched your entire channel for the first 3-4 weeks of my maternity leave just to have a human voice in the background. Lol. Plus, I love Threads. Yeah, Threads it's a fun series, honestly. I try to do it as much as I can, but at the same time, I've kind of, we got the right ending, by the way. This is the one I'm supposed to get. I can already tell. I try to do Threads a lot, but it's kind of between. I just want to do a bunch of shit, which is why I'm doing live streaming now. I just want to have my hand in pretty much everything. I just want to do so much that I feel I've just decided like, oh, I'm going to live stream and then I'll be able to do everything I want to, or at least do more because I'll be able to do more threads that I want to talk about and more websites that I want to talk about. YouTube channels I find I can talk about them in a live stream rather than do a video on it. And yeah, it sucks that it won't be edited, I guess, but I can still do it. Like, you know, and at least have that out there, put it in the playlist if people want to watch the full thing. Because honestly, I don't think I'll be able to edit all of these down. It'd just be too much time. No, but Threads is great. That's the series that really rebooted my channel after I just didn't know what the fuck to do with it, honestly. I just ran out of, I just didn't know what to do with my channel after, well, I had some major life event occur in 2017. That's pretty much when I stepped away from the channel, and after a while I just didn't know what I wanted to do with it. I made another of my original subreddits videos in 2019, but then I just didn't want to do that at the time, and so I went with Threads. I just kind of went from there, honestly. And it's been great, honestly. I just love recording videos and making shit. I don't know, it's just fun. It's distracting. It gives me something to, I guess it gives you something to do besides, you know, just going to work, coming home, going to work, coming to home. You know, it just gives you an outlet to express creativity outside of, you know, other things. I mean, people make music, art, all that shit, but I guess this is my way of doing it because I'm not really talented in either of those. Though I did return to subreddits, just in a different context, I guess. I think the way I do it now is better than the way I originally did it. But yeah, we got the right ending. This is ending A. After this, we go into overtime mode. And that, honestly, we'll probably get halfway through overtime mode. Because, yeah, I think I'm going to go for another 45 minutes, so we'll probably get a decent amount into overtime. It's funny that they show the credits after this, because the game is not over. So I don't even know if I want to... Can I skip it? Yeah, his name was Larry Chang, so I was right. We're going to see this again at the end of the game. Does it let me skip it? Yeah. Okay. Now we get the stats. Okay. Ending A, that's what we wanted. Zombie kill count 5,800. That's not bad. Survivors 31 is actually not that bad, all things considered. So I got 31 survivors out of there. We can look at the chart. Let's see. So some of those naturally aren't going to work out. So Frank, Jesse, Brad, Barnaby, Isabella, those are not going to survive. I'm guessing I got Bill, Aaron. So I don't remember Bill. Oh, Bill was the one that was with. Who was he with? I forget who he was with, but I think she might have died too. So I killed 1, 2. How many people did I directly kill though? 1, 2. I don't know if I even talked to Bill. I think I did though. So I'll count Bill. I didn't talk to Ronald or Gordon, so I know I didn't get them killed. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I got Wayne killed, so that's 5. Ray, I don't think I got killed. Nathan, I don't remember. I think I got 10 people killed either way. I know some of those at the bottom are from the gun shop, and I didn't even talk to them. That's not bad though, 31 survivors. That's probably, I mean, I got the achievement, so that's better than I've ever done. Mega Man tights have been added to the security room. Damn. Pro wrestling boots. All this must be, yeah, save that. That's the best I've ever done though, I think. Aaron's suicide was the wildest, so I've never seen that in the playthrough. I haven't either. That was the first time I ever saw that. And then, I don't know if there was something else I'd never seen. I feel like there was. Yeah, I had never seen that. I think I got Pamela killed. Or, what was that her name? I got one of the twin sisters killed. I went back and watched it. I clearly slashed her with a chainsaw while trying to save her. I couldn't say. I just fucked her up. Because I was unsure. I was like, did I kill her? Or did she get killed by the zombies? I straight up killed her while trying to save her. Yeah, Aaron's suicide I've literally never seen before. That was... And I've played this game several times. It's just crazy how much shit you just won't discover. And this game's been out for like 18 years now.
It wasn't easy getting you back here by myself, you know. You collapsed on the roof.
I collapsed?
I collapsed?
No,
This seems like this is actually a nice cutscene. It seems like the only time that Frank West is actually genuinely concerned throughout the entire game. I mean, because it involves him, but you know. This never really made sense.
You must have gotten yourself infected somehow.
See, if you consider the canon, the fact that he never gets bitten or anything, then when did he get infected? Like when that wasp came at him, or like when did he get himself infected?
Infection and zombification differs greatly from person to person. You're lucky, Frank.
But at the same time, when you shouldn't dissect this story because it's not supposed to make sense.
So what you're saying is that I get to spend longer waiting for the inevitable. Is that it?
This random ass sound effect is hilarious. They're gonna do it.
I'm not sure lucky is the word I'd use.
When are they gonna do it? they include that in the remaster as well. It's hilarious. The little I love that. I like the remaster a lot because they just include all the little details from this game.
The helicopter crashed. No one's coming to help us now.
So yeah, big bummer, Frank West.
It's over for us. No
So I
matter
think
what we do.
this is gonna be interesting because yeah, I could probably shit. I'm gonna get like really close to the end in the next 40 minutes, and then I'll be closing it out in the last stream. But it's like shit. I don't even know because this is gonna be pretty easy to speed through.
What if there was
There's not much after this. Considering I already have all the components I have 4 of the queens.
Large dose of hormones from the corpus allatum of an adult queen. It would potentially hinder the growth of the larva in your blood, retarding the
Well, actually, no. There's a decent amount of cutscenes.
I don't understand a word you just said. What are we supposed to do?
I'll need certain supplies to get
I
this
don't know.
to
Shit,
work.
maybe.
And Queens,
I don't know. I'll have to see.
as many as you can get your
Because
hands
I wouldn't
on.
mind going a little bit longer to beat the game, but at the same time, I struggle
All right.
on the last boss in the game. Honestly, he's the one, because they're going to take away all your weapons to fight him. He's going to be legitimately hard to kill. Because they make you go hand to hand for the final boss, and it's like, well, if I do that, I'm going to have to remember how to disembowel. We're gonna save that real quick. I think it's saved before the cutscene, but might as well save again. Actually, I don't know if you can disembowel the final boss. I think what I do is I just drop kick him every time, and then roundhouse kick him. Okay, so I gotta grab a lot of shit. I'm not gonna... Let's see. So let's see, probably the best course... This is always the weird one. Because... I'm gonna have to I can do the runaround and grab everything and then go back, which might be my best course of action. I don't see the generator on the list though, so that might be one of the last things we grab. I think it is though. So this part, I think, is gonna be special forces only, and then they introduce the drone. Which, how this logic works, I don't know. I guess it's controlled by a person, but... These are actually not as bad as they look. You'd assume these are actually like a pain in the ass, but as far as I recall, they're pretty easy to take down. And they're segmented to only certain areas, so you can just pretty much snipe them. Okay, so the goal... I need to find another queen. And then... watch out for special forces. So I think the first place I'm going to go is the supermarket. And then swing back to here. And then probably hit the food court, double back, and go to Paradise Plaza. I think that's how I'm going to do it. Well, I'm running the wrong way. It's really not hard to optimize this part of the game and make it a lot less painful than it has to be. You just have to kill special forces. Which this would be a real pain in the ass if I didn't have the Mega Buster. It's a good thing that I do. Otherwise, this part of the game would just be a nightmare. Because the next most effective thing is either disemboweling them or shooting them with their own rifle. And their rifles take like 50 shots to kill them. Because I remember, I don't think I played back on the Xbox, I never got the Mega Buster. And then I specifically, for this one, I was like, I'm getting the Mega Buster just to make it less painful. Otherwise, this game is ridiculous without the Mega Buster. Okay, that thing is moving awful fast. I think I'm going to need at least one rifle to take that thing down. It moves faster than Special Forces does. Wherever I think it won't take too many shots to take down. Yeah, that thing's pathetic. How little it takes to take it down. Okay, this should, if I get caught out in here, it'd be easy enough because it's food. I also never talked about this. This is probably like one of the best parts of the game. This area, because the reflections on the ground are beautiful for 2006, and the atmosphere in general is just creepy as hell, like the lighting and everything. It really sets an atmosphere that I don't really think the rest of the game catches. But they really make this supermarket like dank and depressing. It's kind of incredible. I think there's special forces waiting for me on the other side of this door. Right? No? No, what am I looking for in here? Oh, there it is. Okay. I hear them. Oh, shit. I don't were they... They must have been somewhere and I missed them. So next up would be going to Wonderland Plaza and getting whatever is there. I hope when I step out that the helicopter isn't going to be there. I guess I'll... There, just in case. Is it? No, they... Oh, wait, no, it is. And I can't get coins during this segment because they're all dead for now. That's the kind of weird thing. I don't know how they explain this. Because effectively they're supposed to have wiped out all the zombies. But they didn't. So, there you go. However, you want to logic that up. I think this one is on the second floor. I think? Or no, is it on the first floor? It might be. I guess I'll run to it on the first floor. See, there's another helicopter. Really, they give it that big-ass cutscene for nothing. It's very wimpy. Okay, I think my objective is in here. I don't know where, though. There it is. So, best course of action, I think, would be to hit the food court and double back. And then take the shortcut to Paradise Plaza and then grab everything from there. Or I think I need something in Entrance Plaza as well. Actually, I might... No, I won't do that. I'll swing... I don't really need to go to Alfresca Plaza, but I can just swing through there and then keep going. And if I can, I'm going to ignore a majority of these guys because I just don't want to fight them. Oh shit, the helicopter saw me. Doesn't matter because I'm out of there. I guess I probably should be watching out. There's another one. God, this worked out beautifully. I love this. This is worked out so amazingly on on OBS. It's so amazing. I'm definitely using this from now on. I don't give a shit about fucking shadow play. That was terrible. So does he can get out the doors? I can get him through the door. Oh well, I see you. Okay, so in here, I guess we need to go to second floor to get whatever that is. That's the security room, that one of those things that we need to go for. I think the other thing is in Sports High. They changed the names for the remake, I think. I need to grab... I hear another one flying around, I swear. I need to grab one of their rifles to do this with. Okay, so go up here. And it should... Oh, shit. Let's find it. Where is it at? It's somewhere in here. There it is. The other one is down at the bottom at the sports store, I think? Honestly, this is... See, that's the thing. I don't know. I could possibly get it done tonight. Because, honestly, it's not that long. From now to the end is not a very long venture. Definitely not, no. It just depends on how long it would take. Which, honestly, I don't mind if I'm running it a bit longer than it needs to be. Just to kind of wrap it up and put a bow on it. And if I did, honestly, I could probably do one of the videos I intended to do on Wednesday tomorrow night, which is definitely a very tempting to do. So where am I looking? It'd help if I was using the, oh shit. There it is, camp stove, and then, let's see. Oh shit, I ran right by the food court. I don't even know what I was looking for in the food court. Why did I do that? I ran right by the food court. Well, okay then. I guess that's not happening. I'll double back. God damn it. I could have made that easier. But I just elected not to. I don't even know. I just ran right through the food court without thinking about it. Okay, let's see. What am I even looking for here? I'm not paying attention. I'm just kind of auto-pathing, and I'm not sure if I'm going the right direction. I think I am. Yeah, I'm supposed to go this way. I was just thinking I shouldn't. But I'm supposed to. Where's the blender, though? There it is. Okay. And then... oh, shit. They can't stun lock you as bad as they can in Remaster. Because I swear in Remaster they could just stun lock you. Let's see. Coffee filters, developing solution, cold spray. The other one is across the way. In that one store? This one, right? Ladies About Town. I think the... oh, shit. Where is he at? I hit him once. Now he's dead. It's in here, isn't it? Oh, shit. Man, I'm getting some bad luck right now. Or is it in the sports store? Okay. Some parts of this game I don't remember perfectly. It would help if I was using my waypoint marker, but I don't know why I'm not. What do I need from... God, now Special Forces is going to be hard as hell to see. I think that's why they buffed it in the other game to make it so they had flashlights. Coffee filters developing solution. Oh shit. Run. Okay, definitely need to watch out for Special Forces here. There's another one. I think they can be up here. They're not, though. I thought they usually were. Well, oh shit. Oh shit, they can get me through the... okay, I'm running low on Mega Buster shots, so I wonder if I just dropped it, if it would just respawn. I could just drop it right outside the security room and then respawn one. Because I think I should do that, just to be safe. I don't think they'll be in this hallway. Or on the roof. Maybe they will be, though. Doesn't look like they are. So I'll hop up here. And I'll drop the Mega Buster. And go in with the katana. I don't think they're in here, though. But I think that... yeah, that should respawn the Mega Buster. That's a good thing. I need that. And then... they replaced it with generic zombies. That's weird. Coffee filters. The other thing I need is... back in... the food court that I skipped over, seemingly. I guess it doesn't matter because I'll generally head back in that direction, but I probably could have just grabbed it in the first place. Okay, whoa. Get down. Oh shit, they're fucking me up. I am already wasting a lot of Mega Buster on killing these guys. That is no good. I lost my katana too, but that doesn't really matter at this point. Just because of the fact that... Oh shit, it's one of the drones. I don't want to do the full run around, I'll just go up here. Okay, I hear it. I don't know who yelled that. Well, all that health I got back didn't mean anything if I get shot up. There we go. Okay. So back to Wonderland Plaza and then back to the food court and then down and out. And then I'm good. I should be good. I think I have... Oh shit, he's catching up on me. Okay, so there's one of the helicopters. Okay, developing solution. Where is it at, though? This is one of the few that I don't remember where it's actually at. Okay, it's... Where is it? Is that the... It must be up in the front. Okay, I don't want you guys, so you can go down. Oh shit, I shot you in the face. Okay, there we go. It's gotta be in here. Or on the other side? Oh, but the zombies are still outside, okay. Where is it at? Where is it showing it on the map? It's not showing it anywhere on the map. Did I... What am I doing? I was never supposed to... It was in Paradise Plaza? Man, this... What am I doing? Did I grab the one in the food court? I'm so confused. How bad am I messing shit up? How... I'm wasting time chasing ghosts, dude. I don't even know what I was thinking. It's weird how there's still fish in there. Okay, where am I meant to go then? Oh, I'm meant to go to the photo shop. How did I fuck that up? Or did I? Is that? No, that was always there. I probably should have been using way markers then, cause I don't know. I don't even know. I swear there was a way marker in the food court though. I went the long way around to get my freaking weapon back. Okay, I'm in the wrong store anyways. I need to be one over. Okay, where is the developing solution? There it is. Okay, so now we go back, right? It's not gonna tell you. You gotta go back. Okay. Oh, I just gotta run this way. Okay, no big deal. I don't know if this was the long way or the short way, but I'm feeling like this was the long and wrong way to go. Shit, this has been going for hella. Might as well make it a 4-hour stream and just finish this game. I think I can finish it within 4 hours. Or finish it... I think I could finish it within 45 minutes. Maybe? Otherwise, the other stream would just be short as fuck. It'd be like a half an hour stream. Might as well get it done tonight and then set up for something different tomorrow. Yeah, because, yeah, really, I could really get this done fast. If only the game let me. I could have got one more queen and I could have been, like, blasting through this. Okay. Well, I don't know, like I said, cutscene-wise, but honestly, it's like the end of the game.
So, this drug that stops the parasite growth, have you ever made it before, or is it just a theory?
When I was working in the medical lab, my brother asked me to research a method of suppressing the parasite. Of course, back then, we didn't extract the hormones directly. We synthesized them in the lab.
So, he was looking to protect himself from his own terrorist scheme. He wanted a way out, is that it?
I don't know.
Okay, everything... Yep,
I know
good
he
to
didn't bring
go.
the drug with him here. I have no idea what he intended to use it for. You think I'm just making excuses, but Carlito kept things from me.
He kept things from me. See, they didn't fix this in the remaster either. I don't know what she's looking at.
Even if this, even if you do manage to make this drug, it won't completely cure me, will it?
Nope.
I'm afraid not.
They kind of set that up in the second game as well.
The effect wears off.
Dude, his orange shoes. I forgot to put
The
orange
effect
shoes on this dude.
developed as it normally would.
I don't know, I could have made him look
Continuing the
worse.
zombification
I didn't even
process.
tend to put the red and blue on. That just kind of ended up something that happened.
Fat lot of good that does me. Well, it's the only hope I've got now.
This is done way better in this game. I don't know. No, it's just the voice actor for Frank in the remaster is just not... He doesn't match up to the original, but I feel like that's for anything.
This is all I need as far as supplies are concerned.
Well, you need the
Now
generator,
all
right?
we need are some queens.
Well, what about the
Yeah,
generator?
Listen. Just how long do you suppose your drug will prevent me from turning into a walking corpse?
I think even with the
During my
cutscenes out,
research, I was
I
never
don't
able
know.
to conduct proper clinical studies.
I just don't want to cut it
To a
off and
certain
do like
extent,
a
the
like a
period of
half-hour
effectiveness
stream to
depends
finish
on
this
each
game.
patient's physiology. It could be a year, maybe only a week. There's no way to tell for sure.
Because I'd rather just finish it. Because this is like the end.
Fantastic.
And
So, I'll be a walking zombie time bomb.
that triggers her for one reason or another.
A time bomb?
What?
Yeah.
Once the drug's development was complete, Carlito poured his energy into starting an NPO dedicated to helping war orphans. We had 50 doses of the drug prepared. Not long after that, the NPO managed to find homes for a large group of children. Want to guess just how many?
Yeah, now things were changed in Dead Rising 3
Oh my god.
in relation to this, but they didn't fix it in the remaster either. There's a lot of theories about that, but some people are theorizing they're just gonna cut out. Other people theorize that they either want to keep faithful to the original game, or whatever direction, if they go with another direction, Dead Rising, they're just not gonna acknowledge Dead Rising 3.
No. I just don't know.
Because honestly, Dead Rising 3 is when they went off the rails.
New York, DC, LA, these kids are spread all over the country. If your theory is right, the entire country could be crawling with zombies by now.
This is legit. I wish they went somewhere with this as well.
I don't know what's worse. That we
Or
don't
wait,
know
they
for
did,
sure,
didn't
that we
they?
can't warn anyone
It's been a
about
while.
this.
Well, what we need to do right now is prepare the hormones and get you taken.
Oh wait, yeah, no, they did in Dead Rising 3, now I remember. They definitely went a direction with that. Okay, so she wants queens. A backup generator somewhere, blah, 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 blah. Or does she need to finish her dialogue before I can go grab it? I guess I gotta wait for her to say it or spell it out for me. There we go. Okay. I know where I gotta go. Okay, before that, I want to make sure I know how to disembowel. Or... Am I pressing the wrong buttons to disembowel? No, it would be in notebook. Or status. No, that's wrong too. Disembowel is what I want to use. X and A. Press LS towards the from the front while simultaneously pressing X and A. I don't know. That'll be interesting to try out. Because the ending of this game is going to be a pain in the ass. Oh shit. I walked right into him. I think at my health, though, I should be good to beat the final boss. Well, no, at level 50, that's the best chance you have of beating the final boss. It just sucks you can't bring any weapons to beat him. And in all reality, I just have to find one more queen. Yeah, because shit, we are super close to the end of the game. It's pretty much just the cutscenes that are going to drag it out.
Damn it. Even if this thing leads out of here, I doubt these zombies would just let us walk right through.
Yeah, seriously, I'm like we're right at the end of the game. Shit. That just makes the decision making part of this game like really like... I got the generator though, right? I didn't. So they have the cutscene and then you gotta grab the generator. Where is it? Okay. Still looking for a queen to make this bit easier. Where are they at? I'm not seeing one. That's a gosh dang shame. So let's see, take you down. Okay, so that is the generator. Okay, what does she need now? I should have enough, about just all the equipment I need now. Bring me some adult queens I can get started. Well, we have 4 already, so we're making that easier. I just need to find 1. She needs 10? She needs 10? She needs 10 adult queens? Oh shit, she only needed 5 in the remake. God damn, she needs 10 of them. Holy crap. I don't think I'm, I'm not ready to do that tonight. Tomorrow's stream is going to be so, well, at least this segment covering Dead Rising is going to be short. I'm going to save before I kind of close this out. Because, yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm willing to do 4 streams for that then. But whatever tomorrow's, I'll do something different for tomorrow. Or I'll come up with maybe something else to do for tomorrow. Because I don't want to just have it be like an hour-long stream and then cut it off. Because they definitely made that shorter. I'm going to save again because I'm afraid. They definitely made that shorter in the remaster. You only needed 5 queens, not 10 queens. So that'll be a grind. I only thought I needed 5. That's a bit unfortunate. I'm willing to push that off to another stream, but that'll be it for this stream for Dead Rising. Definitely next time we'll finish it off because it shouldn't take any more than like an hour to finish this game. And then after that, I'll have to kind of figure out what I want to do besides Dead Rising, because I'll definitely have some free time to do something like else maybe besides just closing off that stream. But of course, I'll probably just end that stream and start a new stream to stream whatever else I decide to stream besides Dead Rising. So I don't know if I'm going to do... No, I don't want to do a game. Because I feel like if I could do a game, but I couldn't do something like that actually would have some time dedication to it. So I wanted to do Parasocial. I want to do that game, but I won't do that Falling Dead Rising. I think I'll do it Wednesday or Thursday. So I think I'll look into a website to look into and do that for its own separate stream after we're done with Dead Rising. I guess bump that up from, because I didn't originally plan to do that for, I didn't originally plan to do that, but I think I'm going to bump it up to do that instead of, I'll do the website tomorrow after I'm done with Dead Rising, and then do whatever on Wednesday or Thursday. But I guess I'll create an official post saying whatever I'm going to do. But that was the third stream for Dead Rising. We're definitely going to finish it tomorrow or tonight. Same time, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. I think it'll be pretty easy to knock out. We just got to find the queens, and then we'll be done with it. And then, well, if we find the queens, we go do whatever. It's like maybe an hour, if that, to finish the game off. But I thought it just required 5, so I was like, I'll knock it out tonight, but it doesn't. So we're not going to do that tonight. We'll just do it tomorrow. But that'll be the end of this stream. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, I'll see you. Stay chill.